XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Hi, Joe DeRosa.
Joe, there he is.
Hi.
Take a seat, Joe DeRosa.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Well, you are interrupting,
No, it's called cock blocking.
but it is okay.
We were just looking
There's nothing
through,
better on a Jewish New Year than a guy who might be Egyptian. Hey, Joe.
This is great, right? Look at you two.
Look at this. We're
Getting
all here.
along.
This is excellent.
Where'd you guys get the books from?
We bought them.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
On the black market.
Well, that's a nice surprise to
A
see.
Man's Guide to Infidelity, Cheat, by Bill Burr, Joe DeRosa, and Robert Kelly.
Yeah.
Now-
Amazing. 3 dudes. Right. Even the Constitution, I think, was written by less dudes. Right?
Joe.
Dave's quote is my favorite quote on the back of the
You
book.
like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, that's cool. Do you want me
hilarious.
to read it in person like it's one of those spoken word kind of fruity
yeah.
things in L.A.?
Yeah.
Right on the back cover. Go ahead.
I usually think reading is kind of fruity, but this book got me hard. What a great summer beach read if the beach is in Haiti. 3 dots. 3 dots, that means pause in
Yes,
comedy.
pause.
Obviously, you liked his quote because it's right on the book itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
number 3.
And obviously, you didn't think much of my story because it's pretty much one of the last
Yeah.
stories in the
Oh,
whole
it's
goddamn
back.
book.
What that about?
I would have been
it's
insulted if you
buried.
called me up and said, you know what, the story was lacking a little bit. We're going to do a little passeroo on your story.
No, we connected the stories to the chapters they related to.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine is near the footnotes.
No, it's not.
No one
Yours
gets
is
to the
before Vault's
footnotes.
story, and Vault's story might be the most important story in the book, and yours comes before
Well,
that.
then you're doing something wrong if it's the most important story in the book and it's literally the last story in the book.
Can we not
boy.
give
In
away
said
the
book.
arc of the book here?
The arc of the
Whoa.
Jesus.
And Anthony's got He's got it. I mean,
I got good placement at
36
page
is a good
36.
people will get to page 36.
Oh, yeah.
My point is, people will
Very
not
happy.
get to 192, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's because the book is bad. It's just how this works.
No, I'm telling you, your story's in the right place. See, Anthony's story is closer to the front because it's a little more of a harebrained, typical thing. As the story's got.
Wow.
You start learning a little more, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yours was a better
I'm a
we're
rookie.
trying to learn here a little bit.
I was terrible.
Oh, we're learning with this book?
Yeah.
I thought you just threw a bunch of stories in a book.
No, they connect to the
There
chapters.
is an arc to it.
There isn't. There's a.
Yeah, but it's not
Oh.
fair to it's not fair because this is let's face it, this is a toilet read. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a good one. While his story's out, you're like crowning, it's coming out, you're feeling good, your body's working. But by my man over here, page
Come on, tell him,
136,
Oh, yeah.
you're washing your
192.
hands, you're using your feet.
Right.
You're reading
putting
Opie's story as you wipe.
Yeah, you're wiping.
done.
So
No one gets that far in
that's
these
not,
type
yeah.
of books.
Someone's knocking, let me in.
This will be a successful read and all that, but it's one of those books you don't have to read every story. So
Man, I fucking fall
that's
into the
true.
category of guys that really fuck up.
No, that's not. See, everybody's taking me out of context in here
you
today.
better explain, Joe.
Oh, right,
What I
House
was
of
saying-
Glass.
What do you mean we're
This isn't
taking
even
you
a
out?
book, is it?
We just said we're taking you
guys.
out.
Listen, my name's just on this
Context,
thing.
got it? No.
Your story was a little more like, okay, if you're expecting to hear a story about a guy that got caught treating, this kind of
Treating.
falls in.
Treating or cheating?
Book called Treating.
Like I'm
Trick-or-treating.
sweating. I rode my bike over here.
Of course you did. Where's
wasn't
your
a great
helmet?
idea.
Where's your
Judge Dwight
I
helmet?
is
didn't
out.
bring it.
Oh shit!
I didn't bring the
You're
helmet.
a rebel now.
Because I'm sick of it.
Wait,
Joe,
what
after
bike?
the show, can we go see Judge Dwight?
Getting great reviews in the paper that
Yeah,
Dread.
one
is.
star.
So I
One
was.
star, sir.
Yeah, I'm not going to climb an embassy wall for that. Go ahead.
So now what happened? My story. You're
I feel that your
You
story
think?
related to some of the earlier stuff in the book because it's set up more like what you would expect when you're expecting, and then later in the book it got a little more. We got a little more into the pockets of this stuff, and some of the stuff that's a little more off the table usually, and then some stories fit better into that stuff. So it's not bad or good either
you're
way.
saying mine is just your run-of-the-mill fucking cheating story.
I'm saying, Ant, that you really don't have any experience. And it's
My story has celebrity in it.
Right.
It has.
It doesn't have who.
It has
Intrigue?
conflict, intrigue.
Who's the celebrity
intrigue.
in it? We don't mention any names.
I know, but everyone knows.
Joe.
celebrity.
When did you guys realize you didn't have enough material and you slapped my story in a who gives a fuck chapter at the end of the book to make it look a little thicker for everybody?
I'm glad I came in to push the book today. It's really doing wonders.
192.
It's gonna help for sales.
192.
And I love that it's in Mao red, communist red.
It really is.
Communist red.
A manifesto
That's
you've
a
written there.
book, man.
I
That's
actually
good.
read an earlier.
Yeah, thank you. I think it looks
Joe, I
nice.
read an earlier version of this
Thanks,
book, and before we continue to kick your ass and beat you up a little bit, I liked it.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did
glad
like
you
it,
enjoyed
but
it.
I did not get all the
Definitely.
way to the end.
I'll tell you what you could do, Ope. When you get your copy of this book,
I got it
you
right
can
here.
rip out your story and tape it
and
anywhere
glue
you
it to the
like.
front.
Yeah, just pull the pages out, put it in the front. Oh, get it?
I like that.
Treating.
Yeah. I'm
So
no
what's your?
fucking sorry.
So
Oh, yeah.
this is cool that you guys did this. When did you guys decide that like between the three of us we have a story? I mean, am I saying it the wrong way? But when did you guys like inspire to do this?
We Bobby and my manager
Yawn.
said he said when we put the movie out and it went into Tribeca, he was like, I think you guys can make a movie about or write a book about this. It'd be a funny book.
Wow.
So then we called Bill and we were like, you into this? He's like, yeah, and that was it. We just wrote it, and it was fucking a lot of. This book's only 100 and whatever pages. This was the most work I've ever done in my
Yeah,
life
it's a lot
for
of work.
anything. It was fucking even with two other guys. It was brutal.
I can tell you
man.
how many pages it is.
Oh, just get to your story
Yeah,
and
and then
look at the page number.
get to my story and then
Oh,
add
no.
10.
Oh, boy.
10 pages.
Did you have to do a lot of like how did you guys do? You rented a house like somewhere out in the Cape, and you would
Just
play like
sat there.
tennis during the
We're-
day,
yeah,
and
we're-
smoke pipes at night.
We're part of a new. It was a new reality TV series that we started on where we had to write a book.
They'll put on those fucking blazers with the patches on the elbows.
A lot of hunting.
Yeah,
Looked around. Yeah, indeed. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Drank brandy.
Yeah, brandy. Yes.
This book is proof that the publishing industry is on its fucking knees right now. This is disgraceful that our names are on a fucking publication.
That's great.
How do the
man.
people get the book?
What's up?
How do they get the book? There's no more bookstores. I don't know where to
It's
get
gonna
books.
it's gonna be in all the bookstores and online and all that stuff. It's I'm actually really
Wait,
proud-
that's my question. There are no bookstores.
well, there's still Barnes and Noble and there's still
Not
stores
really.
out there.
They even got rid of the big one near MSG.
Well, the ones
is
that
like-
are left, it'll be in the ones that are left and online.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe in an airport.
Yeah, the
bookstore.
airport
Oh,
bookstore.
yeah.
That would be
there
good.
you go.
That's
That's
a
where you
good
get
market
books.
for you guys.
That's a good
I'm
one.
just happy because I always wanted to have my comedy CD in a store, and then they closed. So I'm happy I have something in a store before I die.
Nice. I want to ask Dave Attell about the iPhone 5. We did a lot of material on that today because
you did?
people have been waiting online.
People are so excited.
so excited, Dave.
No more than the 8-year-old Chinese kids who made them, huh?
Yes.
Woo!
We were
And
talking
that's one
about
of their
them.
names.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ooh, ooh.
Sorry. Too quick for you?
We were talking about the little.
I came loaded to bear.
We were talking about that,
this
but
this new whatever.
I don't like the fact
Listen,
that.
Solomon Rushdie over here has no idea what I'm sorry, go ahead. The iPhone, yes.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that there's people down there from Occupy Wall Street around the Apple Store, and they were talking about that they don't like the idea that Apple is using children in China to make these things. It's like, well, who the fuck? How does this asshole know what life is like over there? They'd want to take away his job,
Right.
Like
Look at that guy.
all these people's jobs.
Look at that fucking scumbag
Yeah.
in front of the Apple Store. That's the guy that you're going to stop and go, well, let me hear what you got to say.
Yeah, let me hear
looks
what your
too-
opinion is.
He looks too bathed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because
He
supposedly
actually
he's
has
homeless.
that. He looks like he's got giantism.
And why is Lou Diamond Phillips working the camera? Who is that? This is like one of those, remember the Kids World Reporters? It's like teens talking to
Kids
teens
World
about teen
Incorporated.
stuff.
To get their perspective.
Yo, man,
Now they're
is it
represented.
Cool or not cool. I think
today
that
on
it's-
Kids Beat?
Right.
I don't know. So I don't know what the deal is with the iPhone thing, but it's the only thing that seems to be selling. So I guess we
Yeah.
have to go with it. And I think I have to say it's wrong, but it's kind of cool that people are crashing cars to get them, which is kind of
Yes.
weird because you don't see the guys who work there,
Right.
who are really cyborg robot people, and I want to see them use their like magical
Yeah.
robot powers to fight them. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's personally. Who really cares? Am I right or what?
well,
I remember when Siri came out,
think-
you guys were excited.
Oh,
about that.
so excited! I never
The
used
series
it.
kind of cool.
Thanks.
The
I never
question
use
is, we went around the room earlier. Have you ever waited online for a ridiculous amount of time for anything?
No. I wouldn't
Exactly.
even wait online for a
No,
kidney.
Why?
I would not. I hate lines. I'm with you on that. Totally.
It's terrible. And they were talking about the iPhone, and a lot of these people waiting online. Sam asked them, so what is it about the iPhone? What do you like about? None of them even knew what any of the new features were. They just had to buy it. No one knows what it does, but they had to have it.
You got that razor clip again?
Get it?
I'm going to get it, but I'm not going crazy about getting it.
Tomorrow you can walk in the store and get it.
I haven't pre-ordered it, and I'm not going to stand online. I'm not going to the store and go to my source that'll get me in. I'll just wait. I'm not.
But Ann, after the showbiz-ridden story you regaled us with for our brother, don't you have some kind of hookup at the Apple store?
Come on, one was a popular woman from a news broadcast.
Don't you have a secret Apple store celebrity elevator that you can go down and get your own?
I have been able to walk into that Apple store though and buy something without waiting online. Yes, much to the chagrin of everybody.
Why don't you just wait till somebody steals it from you, and then you can get the hard luck story.
A new one,
like that, right?
yeah.
Just they have a tracking device.
Go out on one of the trains here in the city and just hold it.
Would you mind if they had like the new app is like where they steal it and then you get to press a button and it blows up? Wouldn't that be cool?
I would really love to do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's worth it.
That is worth it.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I ran into both of you guys at the Apple store once when the last iPhone came out.
Crazy.
Not me.
No, both of you guys were there, and it was weird because you were way at the front of the line, and they made Opie stand way in the back.
Oh, see
what he does. See what he does, Sam. See what he did there.
I think I was 36th online.
I liked it.
And Opie was 190th online.
It's funny. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Well, I'm going to get it. I can't wait to get. You're not going to be able to walk in tomorrow and get it though. It's going to be sold out.
They're going to make believe
Well,
it's
then
sold
the next
out.
day.
When's a good day to get it then?
You got to wait like a month probably. I'm just basing on what happened with the past iPhone.
They make believe it's sold out because they got to keep the hype going. And by Sunday or Monday, oh, good news, we got another shipment in.
They get them in every day.
They have plenty of fucking iPhone 5s, but they got to stop at a certain point to keep the hype going. Sorry, sold out, because then that means you'll wait online next time.
Right.
Well, that's the problem. Is that it's not that they don't get them in every day. They do, but then they're sold out in an hour.
Oh boy, he believes this shit.
No, when the last one came out, I was going in the stores. Nobody had them, and I had to wait. It was like a month before you could just walk in and just buy.
Can we get one Apple employee to admit that they have plenty of iPhone 5s, but they have to tell people at a certain point where you have sold out?
There's transmitters in their throat. Apple knows everything they say.
But my point is whether that's true or not true, it will still be a month before you can just walk into the store at any time of day and just buy it.
Nope.
You can't just walk.
A couple days.
And this is America. I cannot believe that.
Sam, a month?
Disgrace.
A month, really?
I mean, it'll be 3 weeks at least, yeah.
Thank
I'm
you,
going to wait
Sam.
a year. How about that?
You know what?
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome, Joe.
I appreciate that.
Sam, let's keep track of this to see if Joe was right.
Come on.
What if I wait
I say
a
within
year?
a week. I'll go with
iPhone 10 out there.
A year.
Right? I mean, yeah,
won't
it's a
be,
big deal.
I'm going to wait.
It'll be like an Xbox of the same smallness or something, right? I mean, Joe, you're a high-tech guy.
I mean, come on. What kind of comic view bit can we work into this? Pretty soon
Joe,
the phone's
you hate
so damn
waiting a
small. It's going to be in your eyelid.
I do that sometimes to just various things in my apartment. That setup, Byron setup. So you are going to make some toast. Coffee maker.
Pretty soon toast's going to be so damn small.
God. Joe, you still have a problem with Troy Quan, by the way.
Oh, what? What's he still fucking mad about?
Sam, you want to explain to David Attell?
Yeah, please.
Well, Dave, last time Joe was in, he was making fun of Troy Quan's appearance, his wardrobe, his hairstyle. He works for the show. He's like he's an older guy, but he dresses a little younger than he should.
Was he in the South Vietnamese army? Troy Quan. I think he was a colonel in the.
Troy Quan.
He's a Brooklyn hipster there.
Oh,
David
right.
Attell.
Sorry.
See how you don't try with your look, and it is a look because you don't try. He's making believe he doesn't try, but obviously he's trying really hard.
It makes a huge
That's
effort.
the difference.
Yes.
I thought it was that guy that.
But I don't. Do you think he looks like he's going for the I don't try look? I think he's going for the I want to fuck a 19-year-old look.
Yes,
He's trying to like
old is
just kind of throwing this shit on right now.
He's not that old. He's 34, 33.
No, he's older than me,
No, but
man.
in Caucasian years. How old is he? Like what, 50?
So he's still mad at you. He pulled Sam aside.
No shit.
He's a little.
So you want to bring him in here for a sec?
They have Samicide nets that are hanging out. Oh, what?
Are you guys stirring up the shit, or is he really still mad?
No, he's still
Yesterday,
mad.
he told me he's still a little hot under the collar about last time.
Why?
Quick, go to page 82. How to handle the disgruntled Asian. Quick.
Listen, it's fucking.
Here comes Troy Quan, David Tell.
There he is.
He doesn't look
I
Asian to me.
apologize to you
No,
3
he's
fucking
not.
times
Isn't that
that
weird?
day.
Look, I just had something to Sam the other day.
What did you say to Sam?
I don't know. Like Joe just rubbed me the wrong way that day, and I'm having a hard time letting it go.
Why?
Well,
I don't
listen.
know.
What got to you?
Well, just because he just took a shot for no reason, and it just
Oh,
was
boy.
like we were cool, and then he just had nothing to say that day, and was just like, oh, let's just fucking take.
No,
a
I had
shot.
something to say. It was about your
apologize for the
stupid
South
fucking
Vietnamese
shoes.
Oh, God.
I really thought you were Asian. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Troy
man.
Quan sounds like.
He didn't hear that, Joe DeRosa.
I thought that was a good slam.
What was it
There you
again?
go.
Chuckle out of ant. All right.
But he didn't hear it. He needs to hear that.
What'd you say? I missed it.
No, forget it. Listen, here's the thing. Is I was joking around with you that day about your shoes and your skateboard, and we were fucking around, and then I immediately felt bad because we're friends. I was like, and I even said on the air, Troy, I'm really sorry, dude. You gave me a nice pounding back. I was asking for this. I was just bored. I felt like trashing somebody. I was wrong. I fucking admitted it 3 times a year. You were the one that wouldn't let it go, dude. You just kept coming at me after that. I was like, dude, you got
Because
me.
he started it. That's just the way
But
it goes.
Oh, boy.
So what? If a guy hits you first, do you beat him to death? I mean,
Yeah,
what's your
absolutely.
really?
If you
What do you
come
beat
to-
him with? Records?
If you come to,
You're getting into it again, Joe.
I mean, that's not even that funny.
Yes, it is.
Would it be
I don't-
33s or
I-
78s? I need to
The
know.
4 people I needed to laugh.
It's sort of funny imagining
Sort
you at
of.
records.
That's the way Joe is.
Do you
sort of
picture
funny.
him working in an independent record store?
I
Is
just
that
pictured
what that
him
was
doing
about?
a Laurel
Last
and
one.
Hardy, like taking out a record and going, and watching it shatter on a guy's head.
Last record store. On,
Dave, I'm sorry to hear for
basically,
this. This is going to get a little
No, this is
uncomfortable. I hope
that's
you're
the
all
way
right with that.
interesting.
That's the way Joe is.
One of
Sort of funny.
We heard you the first time. We heard it the first time.
I missed it the first time.
So,
I think I
listen,
missed
Troy.
that.
I missed it.
Do you live in Brooklyn, really?
No, I
Troy?
don't.
So why are you throwing that Brooklyn thing on him?
Yeah,
Huh?
Joe.
I didn't throw that Brooklyn thing on.
Oh, okay, he's a Brooklyn hipster, though.
Yeah,
He
where,
said it.
where do you
Okay.
live there?
Yeah, where do you live?
I live on the Upper East Side, but I'm
Oh,
not.
okay, so he's a New York guy.
So, Troy, my
This whole
point
time I
is,
thought you lived in Brooklyn.
That's his vibe.
It's his vibe,
Got a
right?
Brooklyn vibe.
I would agree.
I
I
can see
wouldn't
why
be
you say that.
surprised.
But, yeah.
Because the Upper East Side doesn't have a vibe.
No,
It's a hip
it's-
town.
That's a
Since-
hipster area, too. That's a cool area.
Hold on a second. This
I
is
don't know anything anymore.
this.
I live in the Kennedy Airport. What can I do?
This is my fucking gripe with certain people involved with the show. Certain people.
Wow.
This is what bothers me with you. We fucking slam each other constantly here. You think I haven't come in here and gotten trashed for no apparent reason?
Never.
You think Sam's never gotten trashed for no apparent reason?
That's fine. And if Sam has a problem with somebody, he'll take it up with him.
But here's my thing, Troy. It's like there's no fucking way in hell that's the first time you've been trashed on this show by a comic that's come in here. And did you hold a grudge with anybody else, or are you fucking holding a grudge with me because I'm the easy guy to hold a grudge with because I'm not Burr or Patrice or one of those guys?
Well, I mean, none of those guys have said anything. Well, Patrice said something to me before, but I mean, I'm not going to fucking go after him. He's
Why?
crazy. Well, he's fucking a lunatic.
Well,
No,
he's also
because that's
dead.
pussy shit.
Kind of hard.
You won't go after Patrice,
easy
but you'll go
target.
after me?
So you're saying,
not gonna fight back
so you
at
admit
all.
that you're not even in the same
Jesus.
league as that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm
okay.
saying is you want to pick and choose who you'll be mad about and whatever, and
It
you're
just- well,
looking
it
at
just-
me
it
and going,
annoyed
it's
me.
easy for me to be mad at Joe
I said
because I
something-
think I'm a worthy adversary of his, but whereas I think Patrice would have stopped me out, so I won't fucking say shit back to him.
Well, I mean, you got to choose your battles, right?
No, if you're a pussy,
Oh, so you're going to go after somebody like that?
I go
Fuck
after
that.
anybody that goes after me. And then when they go, I'm sorry, I was fucking around, and we laugh about it, I go, it's all good, dude. That's what we do in here. And it's like you're walking around holding a fucking grudge
So
about
what?
it.
That's the way I am.
Why the
All right, well,
grudge?
then, whatever.
Because you
Yeah,
have been trashed by a lot of people, Troy.
Well, he's just I don't know. Joe just rubs me the wrong way. Like, and I thought we were cool.
We were,
And then
and
he
we-
just,
I thought we
took,
were now.
You took all these fucking bullshit shots, and I was like, okay.
What was the shot
And
that
so
got
did
to you?
you.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it just
The skateboard
pulling
thing?
it
was
out,
the one.
pulling it out of the fucking blue. Just pulling it out of the blue.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it's fine.
blue.
It's all right. Troy, listen.
And I'm allowed to not like you.
Yeah, he's-
Okay, that's fine, Troy. I want you to listen, but you're carrying a lot of anger. I want you to go home today. I want you to really turn that house music up loud. I want you to work through it. Do a nice hard workout to it today and get this out of your system because I apologized that day and go, Troy, I was fucking around. We're
house
friends.
music.
Just like we all fuck around.
Like, how is that an insult? That's stupid.
Because you don't listen to house music, right?
Well, yeah, I listen to house music. Of course, I listen to house music. I DJ house music. But why is that? Why is that an insult? It's like,
'Cause
Joe,
it's
why is that
true.
an insult?
Because I thought
question.
it was. Maybe he laughed.
That's because you're not funny.
Oh, wow. You're taking it to the level now.
Wow, now that's
all right.
Troy, I might not be funny in comedy, but it's.
I don't know how you call yourself a comedian.
At least I don't. Really?
Shit.
I'll
Shit.
Dave, you might want to leave.
Because I make my fucking living from it. You know what I don't
can't
do?
believe
Is
people
work
pay
at
for
a
that.
fucking radio show all day and then pretend to be a DJ at night.
I don't pretend. How is that pretending?
Because you don't. Then go make your living being a DJ.
I make more money DJing than I
Then
do
why
here.
are you here?
Because why not?
Why? Are you here to promote your DJ sets?
Well, sometimes,
Are
yeah.
you here to be part of the radio community?
no.
Why do you have another job if that's such... If you're making real fucking money being a DJ, and that's your thing, why do you have another fucking job?
Well, I mean, it's expensive to live in New York. You know that.
Yeah, I know. No,
And
I
I
know.
enjoy
I've been living
doing
here for
both
10
things,
years.
so what's wrong with that?
Paying bills with comedy.
This reminds me of that show, Girls. You ever see that show? Yes. It's like a lot of tension. Guys, you gotta like bury the hatchet. You're both artists. All right.
Good,
Both
Dave.
artists.
Good.
You're a comic writer, author.
Yes.
He's a DJ and radio guy. So come on. Between the two of you can't afford a one-bedroom somewhere in Chinatown. I mean, really. Between the two of you and some help from your family, there's no reason why you guys can't rent a basement somewhere in Bay Ridge.
So we
Was
should
that
have.
funny, dude, or not?
Yeah, no, that's good.
You
You're fucking. You're hysterical.
Oh, well,
But Joe
Joe's
isn't.
not. No,
Joe
That's
is
very, very funny.
This is
Joe's
what.
very
Wait,
funny.
so we shouldn't have
But
Joe
you're
on
right
the.
to have your opinion.
We shouldn't have Joe on the show anymore.
Are you asking my opinion?
Yeah.
I think Joe's on too much.
Whoa!
Christ's sake.
What is this, Egypt?
Try. Go deliver your fucking papers and get somebody coffee or
that's
do whatever the
not funny.
fuck
You're
it
not
is you
funny.
do. I'm not trying to be
Get out of
funny.
here while you can.
Go fucking do what you do. If you're such a
not
fucking
funny.
DJ, go be a DJ. If you're not a fucking DJ, then work in radio. But don't fetch coffee during the day and DJ
Who's
at night
fetching
and then
coffee?
come in here.
I sit in a production studio and work in Pro Tools
you
all day.
do? What
I
do
don't
you
get
do?
coffee. I do all the imaging that's on this fucking channel.
My God, Troy. Oh, Jesus. The imaging?
Yeah, that's what I do. It's my job.
What does that even mean?
That's like coffee.
Of course you don't know what the fuck that means.
What do you think it means, Joe?
Wow. Bill Burr's in studio.
Why is the part-time rapper screaming at the part-time DJ?
Whoa!
You can either be a fucking comedian or be a rapper.
Troy's bringing
Joe, it's too early to be yelling like this.
Troy's got a problem with
This is
coming
a
in with
serious
his
thing,
problem.
Bill.
Yeah,
Troy's got a
Continue, by
problem.
the
He's
way.
coming in with his problem. That's
Jo-
Yeah, good to see you too, Dave.
Bill, let me explain really fast. These two went at it, I don't know, a month or two ago and made fun of how each other dresses. And it was a funny little bit. Everyone laughed, and it was a little ugly, but we got through it. But Troy Quan is still holding a grudge. So we invited him in here today to try to find out why the fuck is he
And he's
holding a
holding his
grudge.
ground like a man, though. You
And now
gotta give
he's
him that.
now he's saying that Joe DeRosa is not funny.
He said I'm not funny. He said I'm on the show
He said
too
he's a
much.
faggot. Said he saw him sucking a guy's cock out by the dumpster.
I can see all of
Oh,
that.
yeah, sure.
I mean, Opie asked my opinion. I gave it. That's what it is. I mean,
Troy, I get it. Troy, you
Opinions
wear
like
it on your
assholes.
sleeve. Troy, you don't pull any punches. I get it. you
Talking
know?
to Kenny about interrogation, he's letting me know that the way he's standing is a very defensive.
Very
Exactly.
defensive.
Yeah,
Troy
confident.
Quan, arms crossed.
He's angry.
Well, Joe, because you're attacking his dream here. I mean, I came in the middle of it. You just sound like a very
You
mean-spirited
missed the whole
person.
part where he said I wasn't funny,
Easy,
that he
Bill
doesn't get how I'm
Clinton
a
Burr.
comic. You missed all that. That was a
Troy
retort.
doesn't even know how he makes money in comedy.
That was a fucking retort.
that's the
yeah.
truth.
Oh,
really
man.
don't.
See?
You
I've
really
worked
not
with
know,
Joe
Troy?
many times, and he's very funny.
You really not know, Troy?
I
Because you
don't
told
know.
me I was funny up until I made fun of your fucking stupid shoes. Now
I don't know if I've ever told you that you were funny. I don't know if I've ever thought
Have you
that.
ever told anybody that wasn't a 19-year-old hipster trick that you were trying to finger in the back of a fucking dance
Oh,
club?
Joe.
Jesus.
Now, come on. Now, that fucking...
See,
now
I'm a
I'm
prop
getting
comic.
insulted there, Joe.
Wow, Joe, that was a little too much.
And I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
mean to.
come on now. Fucking...
Troy, comment?
I don't even know I wasn't even paying attention.
They said you're
There
trying to
you go.
finger...
That's what it is, communication.
Troy, you work in radio. You gotta,
You guys have to go on a zip line trip somewhere. Anyway, well, I don't see why it's such a big thing. You guys are both two, dudes like New York. I figure you guys would go out and hit the scene.
Look, here's why there's a thing, is because we fucked around. I apologized to him 3 times a day, and Troy, I would say, got the fucking better of me that day on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
I went after him.
boy.
It's just...
Hey.
Dr. Steve got the best of you the last time you were on.
Jesus.
I mean, no offense to Dr. Steve, but
Yeah, Joe. What's this world coming to?
Yeah, I know. Let me finish my point, because this guy's such a fucking hot-headed little girl that you can't even fucking...
As opposed to the even-keeled Joe DeRosa. Joe DeRosa.
You walked in, Joe was screaming.
4 hours sleep. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go back to bed when I heard that. DJing in a Best Buy isn't fucking... I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Just want to come in and say hi to the guys.
Yeah, have a fucking breakfast sandwich, Joe.
Well, here's the thing.
But let Joe finish his point.
Here's my point. This is why I'm fucking worked up about it. Is because...
That's why I'm hot.
Under the collar.
We did the thing... And again, I'm saying Troy got the fucking better of me that day. And I even said on the fucking air multiple times, Troy, I came at you for no reason. You know how it is. Sometimes you want to trash people, and I just came after you. I shouldn't have done that. And he can't let it go.
Yeah, I can't.
He can't let it go. So that's fine that you can't let it go. I wasn't screaming at you when you walked in here because you couldn't let it go. I started fucking yelling at you because you're sitting there now taking shots at my fucking livelihood and trying to get me off the fucking show? What kind of fucking man are you? Seriously,
Well, first of all, like I said, Opie asked my opinion, and I asked her, I said, do you want to know my opinion? That's my opinion.
I know, I love it.
Wow.
I forgot. And the biggest bitch move of all
And
is
you're
when
taking shots at my livelihood, so go fuck yourself.
after you took shots at mine, dude, you're going to dish it out.
Stop taking shots at each other's livelihoods.
Take a knee, ladies.
Take
a knee.
Exactly.
If you're so
by the way, Bill,
Joe, don't point at me in my livelihood. Don't you point at me in my livelihood. Who the fuck says livelihood? My livelihood.
Is this Boardwalk Empire? What's going on? We got to move that hooch.
by the way,
And you come in here and you're taking shots at my livelihood.
by the way,
You're going to get that tattooed on your arm, you fucking moron.
Holy shit.
why
livelihood.
don't you go after him a little bit? Why are you coming at me?
Because you're the one I heard screaming when I
and
came
you
in
missed
here.
the first half of
He's
it.
keeping his composure.
That's right.
Bad
He's ready to
first
snap
impression.
this guy.
His tattoos are more colorful.
impression.
You're right, because you never scream, ever, Bill. You're a real quiet guy.
Joe, if anybody
Fucking anger
knows,
time.
Joe, you've been yelling livelihood at like 8:19 in the morning.
Here's my point.
What's wrong with you?
As soon as he said,
levity lies.
Joe, I don't care.
as soon as he
I don't
said,
care. Sit down, Joe.
It got ugly as
Let's
soon as
just
he
make
said
fun of
that he wouldn't go
topical
after
events.
a guy like Patrice. That he wouldn't go after a guy like Patrice, but he'd come after a guy like me. That's a fucking bullshit
Joe,
thing.
this is supposed to be an enjoyable experience.
It is. I'm having a great time.
You're ruining
Obviously.
Joe,
That's the
all of a
most
sudden,
frightening.
by the way, for you listeners, Joe bolted to his feet at a certain point in this conversation.
Yeah.
You just bolted to your feet.
I'm sitting back down.
That's
I thought
because
there was going to be a
somebody
fight.
was attacking his
honestly.
livelihood.
Joe, is Troy wearing the proper sneakers today?
Look, I'm not going to add fuel to the fire, okay?
You don't
It's
like him now?
Fuel to the fire and
It's like
your livelihood.
God damn
Why don't you two just use a little
over, Joe.
elbow grease and try to patch things up?
Joe's been yelling for 45 minutes and then goes, I'm not going to add fuel to the fire.
He should have wrote a book on puns.
Yeah, look at you.
How about this,
That's
guys?
not a pun.
Fellers,
Fuel to the fire?
fellers.
Now I'm embarrassed.
If we
Saying,
take you
you're right.
two and we just tie your like legs or arms together,
Whoa,
some kind of
sorry.
Star Trek kind of
Star
fight.
Trek.
With just one new iPhone,
Right.
And you have to beat the other guy to death with it. Would you do it? If the winner doesn't get the you wouldn't do it.
No.
Okay, good.
No, I don't think that's right.
Can we have
Okay, there
closing
you go.
statements?
I love all this fake seriousness here. By the way, this is what's wrong with today's comedy.
No, I
okay?
was
No, honestly, I'm just saying, if you go to any comedy club in America right now, this is happening to some degree, which is like somebody taking a comment way too seriously, and then the comic having to defend way too hard, and then back and forth, and you know.
And then it gets way too serious sounding.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
dude,
I actually think they're just reading like a Twitter argument. Like, I don't think this is any other dialogue.
Transcripts from a Twitter argument.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking pissed off.
Yeah,
It's just like when a guy comes in and goes, hey man, I don't fucking take shit with this brash attitude, and then says, well, I wouldn't go at Patrice because you pick your battles. That's fucking bitch shit. Okay, he's coming in here, he's trying to bitch me out. He's fucking telling you guys I'm on the show too much. He's trying to fuck with me, and it's bullshit. I fucking apologize to you like a man, and if you had a fucking problem with it that day, you should have told me you had a problem with it that fucking day.
Well, it
and you
stewed with
didn't.
me a little bit.
You
And-
stewed around
and
here
you
like a
know
little
what?
girl for fucking 2 months about it.
If you're so confident in your fucking comedic abilities, what does my opinion matter?
Troy, it's just something you don't do.
Why?
It's like a customer that goes and complains and goes, I want my money back. I'm offended. I don't like the taste of these wings. Can I have my money back? It's just
if the
fucking
people ask
whiny
you,
shit.
what do you think about these wings, and you give your opinion about it,
all right.
Opie, that's my opinion. I don't think you're funny.
I use
don't
my
know why
wild
you
card.
don't
I
think
think
I'm
I'm
funny.
funny since I fucked with you that day.
I
You've
never,
come
I
to
don't know
my
if I've ever
shows.
really ever thought you've said anything funny on this show.
You've come to my shows, Troy. You've come
I
to my
did,
stand-up
and
shows.
I couldn't leave.
And you told me I was funny.
Holy shit.
And you told me I was funny after a while.
DeRosa, you locked the doors at your comedy show so no one could leave. Is that what you're pulling?
I brought a date. This is true.
Basically, I didn't tell him that, though.
I brought a date, and I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to leave. I was like,
shut the
it's true.
Yeah, you were embarrassed.
This is livelihood
Then why
shit.
did you go out of your way
Livelihood
to
shit.
tell me how funny you thought the show
I
was?
said, hey, great
after?
show, just as in like, hey, good job, buddy.
Troy, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
I hope you fall off a fucking DJ riser and split your head
That's
open.
not
I
funny.
really
Whoa,
fucking
wow.
do. I really do. I hope you fucking OD on whatever ecstasy you're taking at
I
this
don't take
fucking rave
ecstasy.
tonight.
Thank you.
Nothing would make me happier than seeing you convulse and foam from the fucking mouth on the floor. It would really make me fucking happy.
This is some good stuff, Troy.
I know. He's a comedic genius over here, Joe DeRosa.
He works
Have
his.
you ever seen him live? So let's hear your opinion on his crowd.
Oh, good question, David.
I was there. I had
Let
my
me try to say
sticks
this,
ready
guys.
to go.
People have
Did you bring
stopped
your
being
date?
polite
I during
and
the
are
date, I
starting
was
to get
embarrassed.
real.
I felt that the beats weren't blending properly.
There you go. It's
And,
all
you know,
criticism,
what are you gonna
guys.
do?
It's fine.
Do you have respect for DJs?
I love DJs. Not what he does, but I respect. I respect my hip hop
More of the
DJs that cut
livelihood
shit,
being
yeah.
shot. You're taking shots at their livelihood.
Like
he
it's
doesn't
not
even
a
know what I did.
livelihood when you do it for free at night. That's not
I get paid a lot of
livelihood.
money,
That's
asshole.
not a job. Then quit here.
Why do I have to?
Well, I make money doing a comedy. You see me running around fucking imaging for serious radio.
If you did two things,
That was
if you
good,
did two
Joe.
different things, why not do both?
That was very good.
Bill,
That was funny, right?
you walked right into the fucking, the hornet's
Storm.
nest
I literally
here.
said, I said, you want me to stay outside until this blows
No, we don't
over?
care.
I wanted you to come in here.
Yeah.
The more the merrier with
It
this
was really
shit.
just a simple question. I didn't realize it was
Wow.
It's
this
classic
He was
case.
angry.
Classic
he's
case
angry.
of dishing out but can't take it. It's okay when we fuck with E-Rock. It's okay when we fuck with Sam. It's okay when I get fucked with. When Ant or Opie gets fucked with.
Hey, leave me out of this.
When Bobby gets called fat for 90 minutes straight. That's all fine. But but Troy, it's
Troy's
okay.
shoes.
It's precious ground. I'm sorry, Troy. I didn't know. I didn't know you were off limits.
No, I'm not off limits. Take shots, but I'm going to go back after you. So
And you did. But
Yeah.
so go back after me. Don't carry a fucking grudge about it and be angry.
it's the way I am. It's just the way I am.
Well, then you suck.
Then be careful who you go after.
No.
Okay, well then you have to
Fuck
deal with.
yourself.
Then you have to deal with this. Then
Okay.
you have
No,
to
I
be
don't
getting
actually.
bitched up by somebody that's not a fucking
No, I
comedian.
don't
You
actually,
think you're
because guess
funny.
who doesn't have to be here every day?
I mean, that's
Me.
just the way it is. You got totally fucking bitched up by somebody that's not even a comedian.
No, I didn't
Yes,
get
you
totally
did. You got totally fucking bitched up.
Oh, Troy.
You got bitched up that day, and the next time you're on, fucking Dr. Steve bitched you
Oh,
up.
Dr. Steve served me nice.
'Cause
I'll
you're a-
admit
you're
that
a
fully.
stupid
What was the
punk
Dr. Steve
motherfucker.
People
one?
are getting served. People are getting bitched
Yeah,
up. There's
bitched
livelihood being attacked.
Livelihood. What's going on in here?
Well, we're trying to turn this to Jerry Springer.
Go make a
Dave.
picture, would you?
Get fatter.
Go.
Big fat belly hanging over.
Jesus.
All right, that's too far.
Come
Come
on.
That's too far.
Sorry, I don't do curls to try to fuck 17-year-olds, you fucking fat.
There you go.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think
Sorry,
it's, I don't
Troy.
think it's
Should I
right.
stay in shape to try to fuck high school
You
girls
probably
at the
should,
rave?
because
Is
when
that
you're,
what I should do, Troy?
when you're fucking girls, they like jiggle your tits.
Is that what I should do? Is that
They
what I
that's
should do,
hot,
Troy?
right? Because when you're on top of a bitch, sitting there jiggling your tits
Oh,
like this.
Yeah, Troy, make a lesbian joke now. I haven't heard this before.
Wow.
Come on,
Well,
Troy.
I'm waiting for you to make one joke.
This is the kind of
Joe
show
just
this
said
is
faggot
where
2
body
seconds ago.
image. We have to attack our body
I'm waiting.
images.
I'm waiting to hear you say something fucking funny.
Troy, I joke around with people I like. I don't fucking like you. How about
Okay,
that?
well, I don't like you either.
fucking like you. You're
Wow.
a pussy.
So are you.
You're a fucking
Who saw
pussy.
this
you.
coming?
I didn't.
Wow, this is going to be the awkwardest elevator ride ever. I mean, ever.
We never ride the elevator together. He's not allowed to leave till 5 o'clock. He's not making his bits and production things.
I'll walk out with you today. How about that, motherfucker?
Oh, fight now, Troy.
I'll take you across the street. I'll jiggle your tits across the street.
You want to fight me now, Troy?
This is
I'll
like every
kiss you on your
this is
lips,
a road
motherfucker.
date
Is that
now.
where you wanna
It's
take
like a
this?
road
I would
date.
fight. I'd love to fight you.
We're not going to fight, Troy. I'm not going to
Fights.
fucking fight you. Are you
This is sexual
ridiculous?
tension.
What the fuck is wrong with
Shut
you?
the fuck up. Shut
No,
the fuck
I'm not
up.
going to shut the fuck up.
All
You
on
came in here
World
asking for
International
something.
Peace
I'm
Day.
giving it to
They
you.
called me
I
in.
know, right?
Well, what do you want?
Jewish
I
New
gave,
Year.
I gave my opinion to
That's
somebody on the
dialogue
staff.
from
He
a-
brought it to the show. So that's
Sort of
Fucking
turned into
Troy,
like a
you could've-
hipster Steven Seagal movie.
Troy, you could have pulled me aside and said, dude, I didn't appreciate that. And I would have said, Troy, I'm sorry.
But if you don't think I can leave till 5 o'clock, I'll walk out with you. I'll just ride the elevator down with you. What do you think of that?
Jesus fucking Christ. Go ahead, Troy.
I blame it on that
What, am I supposed to
movie.
be scared that you want to ride the elevator down
Well,
with me?
you said I can't do that, so watch.
You know,
me
he
do it,
could hit all
motherfucker.
the floors, and it takes a long time.
Exactly.
And that would piss me
Well,
off.
I'm going to just wait and say Joe is very funny, and if you guys have a problem, now it's to the next level. So I think the gloves are off. You guys should really go at it, you know?
Maybe something for charity.
You want to do something for charity?
Maybe something for charity, a boxing match.
So we got a agree to disagree situation in the studio right now?
We got an agree to...
No, I think that they were working towards an
a
understanding.
solution?
Yeah.
Should we have closing statements?
It felt like it tipped, and we were like kind of maybe going to get there.
I
being
thought you're right.
sarcastic,
Now
Joe.
it's over.
I was being sarcastic.
Now it's over.
I really thought it got so heated that we were going to tip into like, fuck it.
Now there's no
Come
way.
over here like a man. Ugh.
Should we do closing statements?
Well, I would just say...
I thought Troy and I were friends, and I thought... I'm sorry, Dave, I cut you off. I didn't mean to.
I was just going to say, I think the audience should decide by downloading your album. What's it called? Sorry to be the Jew here, but might as well make a little money off your terror. So. No, go ahead. I'm sorry, Joe. I stepped on you.
No, I was just going to say, I thought Troy and I were friends. You know what, Troy, I'll say it to you directly.
Do you got some sad music to
I
play
thought
underneath?
you and I...
we do.
Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Yeah, let's
What
really
do you want?
dramatic
What
it
kind
up.
of sad you think?
Like The Good Wife, that kind of stuff.
Everybody Hurts?
Oh, that's not good.
There you go.
That's
Everybody
a more
Hurts,
of a-
R.E.M. maybe?
That's a missing somebody kind of tune.
I thought...
Hold
either way-
on. We don't have the
Eagles
music
Nest
yet.
to E-Rock.
Come
Yeah, we don't.
Come in, E-Rock.
Troy's in charge of the music.
I
Great
know.
idea.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, Joe,
All
please.
right, listen. Troy, I thought we were friends. I thought I could fuck with you because we were friends. I fuck with
Hey,
Roland.
Joe,
I
do
brought
it to
in...
the tempo of the music. Slow it down. Come from the heart.
Hold on, let me slow down. Okay.
We started it.
Troy, I thought we were friends. And I thought I could joke around with one of my friends. Roland's my friend. I brought the tapes into him snoring. We all laughed.
Roland's his friend.
Sam's my friend. We make fun of his half black hair that he has. Makes us all laugh. E-Rock's my friend. We call him fat all the time.
Because he is.
Yeah.
He's terribly fat.
Anthony's an alky.
Glass houses.
So
Go ahead, Bill.
here's the point: is that you know, we all fuck around with each other in here. We fuck around with our friends. We were having fun one day.
We all
you walked by.
fuck around.
You walked by. I was like, I want to make fun of Troy's sneakers or these skateboards because we were making fun of Tony Hawk. We were digging fun of Tony Hawk. I go, I want to make fun of him. You came in. We were fucking around. You started slamming me back. It was funny. Then I actually felt bad because I was like, this is going to a real place. I was like, dude, I'm sorry, man. We were just bored, and we were looking for somebody to fuck with, and I apologized. So if you were mad about it, I would have liked to just come to me and go, dude, look, I'm pissed off about that
Pass
shit.
the mic, Joe.
That's it.
Is he being funny now?
Trying to be serious.
What song you want, Troy, for your
Literal
closing
Joe
statement?
DeRosa.
No, just something nice, something sweet.
Any other sad songs out there?
I have a feeling Troy's not going to be so sentimental in his retort.
Yeah, I think
Well, let's see what happens. We got his music now.
But that was sincere. I meant every fucking word of that.
All right,
I
good for
really
you,
Hey, Joe, the
DeRosa.
music fit with what you were saying perfectly.
Yeah.
Troy, your closing statement.
That's fine. Look, we don't have to be. We can be okay. I mean, you know, if you take a shot at me, you know, I'm not a comedian. I don't come in here and hang like that.
Apparently
So if you-
neither is Joe, according to you.
Well, yeah, exactly. But he wants to. He wants,
Just
This
throwing a
is,
little
hold
fuel.
on a second.
He wants
This
to-
is my fucking problem.
Wait, you're closing statement.
I just tossed a gas can on that one.
Standing up again.
You were going to shake
What
and
happened
make
to the
a
closing statement?
He's got to keep
Threw a
trying his
gas can
crack
on
shit,
that
man. That
motherfucker.
fucking bugs me.
Yeah.
That bugs me. Don't say, we can't.
It's like a 4-year-old.
We
He got a
can't.
bigger cookie than I did.
What happened to the closing statement?
We came to an agreement. I said,
thought it was
something.
said
This is the fourth fucking time I
beautifully.
put my hat in my hand to this guy and tried to apologize, and he just comes back and keeps slamming, and then he walks around and talks shit about me. It's fuck it.
not talking
Fuck it.
shit. I'll say everything to your face.
Fuck
have
it.
no
I
problem.
misspoke. I take back my apology.
Dave
Yeah, we-
Attell, Levity Live. My God.
I don't want to
respect it.
apologize.
Wow. Should we still get Troy's closing statement?
If you want it.
You think I give a shit? Well, I don't.
Troy, your closing statement, please.
It's fine. I don't have to like Joe. I don't have to think he's funny.
Oh,
wow. I mean, I don't make the decisions of who gets booked here and who doesn't get booked here.
Thank God.
So,
yeah, we'd have orders.
I mean, we're cool.
This is like when the
How long
mob
can you
wives
talk to Tony Hawk?
Exactly. There's a lot of anger in that.
So Tony,
We're going to have Bam Margera coming.
how about that rap, huh?
So, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Should we go for open mouth kiss? What do you want to do?
Oh, man, he's
the
a
hug.
frenemy.
Hug?
No.
Should we do the hug, Joe?
Come on, Joe.
I'd rather not.
He's going to grab your
man.
We're
titties.
fine.
You know,
Joe,
Joe,
it's a symbolism for all the countries that don't get along in the world.
We're fine. I'd like to just leave it at we're fine.
Yeah.
No
I don't see
hugs.
fine there.
No hugs. Troy, you'd hug him,
Come
right?
on, it's a
I
new
don't
year
wanna
according to the
Joe, a hug.
the Heaves.
You know what? I have been around comedians this entire little radio funny, crazy,
Adventure?
wacky thing I've done.
Yeah.
And the worst thing you could tell a comic is that he's not funny.
Yeah, that was
the bottom.
That was a neutron bomb.
That is the saying nigger of comedy.
Wow.
That is.
David tells every
Exactly.
lie.
Go
It
on,
is.
dude.
It
Come on.
is.
It's true.
It is. That's the atom bomb of what you could say to a comic.
It's true.
Do you feel Joe did anything that warranted such a strong response?
Yeah, that was a really mean fucking thing to say,
Well,
Troy.
I mean,
I'll be honest
it's just
with
an
you.
opinion. That's all.
I think.
I think Joe's very funny, but as you heard from Joe, I'm just a fucking drunk. So what do I know?
Way to go, Joe. Way to go.
Excellent.
Way to go, Joe.
Excellent.
Troy,
Way to
that
go.
was, that
One
was,
guy
that
on your
was
side.
That was a shitty thing to say, and up until that point, I
back to
didn't
you.
mention the
Nice.
DJ stuff that you're doing. I didn't mention your job here. When you took
Is
it
this
there,
Sex in the City?
That's when it
Like a
started.
two-parter?
That's when I started to go at that shit.
That's fine. You
Carol
can go
gets
through your life.
upset with Alice.
You're
And
missing
they
my
get-
point, Troy. I'm saying you took it to a place where you got real fucking real with it. and
Why
it
don't you
was
guys
like,
just
come on,
both go
dude.
to like Magnolia? You know, maybe split a cupcake or something.
Yeah, that'd
Sex
be
in the City.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
That you own on Box Set, Joe.
I do. I love the show.
That's
Should you
what
guys
it
do
is.
it?
Joe
There
had
you
to
go,
defend
Joe.
himself after that
Hence-
one.
There you go.
There you go.
Joe, at least a
Jesus.
handshake. A handshake.
And
something.
it started out with Joe fucking dissing shoes. That sounds very
Right.
Sex in the
I want
City.
you both to go in the other
Oh.
room, each draw your own flag of yourself, and then each one gets to burn it. Okay? Let's end this Mideast style. All
This
right?
really is.
Handshake, Joe?
Oh,
No,
man,
I just
no.
think we should just leave
No
it.
handshake.
Yeah,
Troy,
no.
you'd handshake,
Yeah,
right?
handshake.
There's such mutual
He'll
animosity.
handshake.
Yeah, of course. He doesn't
Come on,
think
Joe.
you're funny.
Come on, Joe. He'll
Shake
handshake.
your hand.
Oh.
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather just leave
Wow,
it.
that's
We're
not going to
fine.
help
We're
things.
fine.
This is good. We're
Handshake
fine.
makes it all better.
Joe, not in 2012. Come on.
This is going to be good.
Look,
David Tell
What does that even mean?
insists on it. He really does.
I can see Joe's point of view. I can see Troy's point of view to some degree.
Oh.
But, you know, the fact that, like, you know, he comes in here, you know, I don't think he comes in here too much. And it's always, whatchamacallit. It's not like he just shows up. He's invited, right?
yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
always wait till I'm invited.
Well, we're going to have to reevaluate, obviously. After
Yeah,
today's
Apparently
show.
you're on too much there,
You're
Joe.
such a fucking dick.
We might have to reevaluate.
Right,
I mean, because
you're gonna be funnier
we
on the
take what
comeback
Troy
here, son.
says very,
Yeah, you know what?
very seriously.
Troy has his finger on the pulse of the youth
That's right,
today,
man.
and we want to.
We're
hear
older
about
gentlemen.
that.
We like to hear the voice of someone that might be a little
Maybe
younger.
we-
I think,
Maybe some of the
too
shit
much
that
of their
passes
lives
by.
overlap.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
they
yes.
both do the music thing.
That is true.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that's where the friction happened.
It's that
What if it
competition.
turns out
yeah.
they're the only two matches for bone marrow?
Oh, wow. Would that, be a
would
problem?
yeah,
Oh my
whoa.
God! Here's my sitcom.
There it is.
Not even a handshake.
No, we're fine. I want to leave
Joe,
it. We're
if you
fine.
just shake
as
his hand, we can move
as
on.
Anthony just
Like a man.
said.
Yes.
Like a man who has
Eloquently
livelihood.
said.
Yeah.
Would Hemingway shake Oscar Wilde's hand? Probably the only two authors I can think of right now. Sorry.
As Anthony
Be an author, dude. Stone him out or something.
As Anthony said, saying you're not funny is like saying nigger to a comedian,
Yes.
whatever.
Right.
It's
Minus the 400 years of slavery. Or 200, whatever the hell.
I don't know why you're so shocked. I'm sure somebody's
Club
told you
owner
that before.
oppression. Come on, you've been through it.
Oh,
And we're back in
he
it.
won't let it
Oh,
go.
my God.
Back in it.
You see what I mean?
Wow,
This is
he
why I
won't
won't
let
shake
it
his
go.
fucking
Joe
hand.
DeRosa.
We were in remission for a while, but it
Wow.
This is why I won't shake his
Joe,
hand.
if you
'cause
shook
he's doing,
his hand-
This is why. Actually, this is
He's
why I didn't shake
standing
his
up
hand.
again.
Joe's up.
Joe's
Joe's
up.
up.
Joe is up.
Impersonate Troy. This is why I didn't shake his hand. Because when it was his turn to do the thing, and you guys go, "Is it cool?" and he goes, "No, we're fine. We're fine." As if it's up to fucking Troy and Troy only if we're fine. Like he's the Godfather, and I've got to go to him begging for fucking mercy. It's like, look, we're fine. It's cool. We don't have to talk. We don't. There doesn't be any weirdness. But I'm not fucking shaking hands. I'm not hugging. and we're not going to.
He takes every opportunity to bash you.
Exactly. Every single fucking chance. No matter how many times I go, let's just fucking squash it.
But hold on, Joe. Troy, what did you think of his impression of you? Now, that was pretty good. Dead on, huh? Nothing? That's pretty good. That's tough.
We got JBL outside the studio. He only has like 10 minutes. Oh,
man. Really?
Yeah.
You
10,
should
maybe
know this
15.
stuff. Rocking the mic.
Yeah,
what would Donald Trump do?
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. A real wrestler, dude.
Yeah, might as well get him in here, right? Yeah. Oh, wow.
JBL, I apologize.
JBL, how you doing, man?
Wow, you came on the
How you doing,
wrong
sir?
dude.
How you doing, sir?
JB, what up, bro? Grab a mic, because I know you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, grab that couch.
You got in the middle
of
of
you're on the couch today.
There's a huge fight going on.
Yeah, you've seen stuff like this before.
Let me tell you, Troy Quan, you're not going to get away with this. What you going to do?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what you two idiots sounded like.
That was horrible.
Yeah,
oh, God.
So,
it got ugly there for a little while.
It was. I started thinking it was like my mom and dad. My dad was going to throw the spaghetti against the wall. I was going to cry and say I had a stomach ache. My dad was going to call me a faggot.
Family vacation argument.
It got real loud and real ugly. I'm sure that's not at all what you wanted to happen, Opie.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You just wanted a nice conversation.
I just had some questions, that's all.
A little payback for being relegated to page 191.
That's right. You see how I work this shit?
I saw you working it from the jump, but it seemed like fun, so I went with it.
that was scary, though.
JBL, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, guys.
Oh, how about a mic? There we go.
I don't know which mic you're on.
I missed a
Let's
heck
try
of a
that.
fight here.
Yeah, these guys are...
it was a real
duking it out
slobber
little
knocker.
Oh, my God, King. I can't believe it.
We learned money.
King, get up.
We learned money. Slobber knocker is not an English word.
No,
at all.
Slobber knocker. You got something pretty cool going on. What are you doing? You're climbing fucking mountains?
I'm going tonight to Africa, climbing Kilimanjaro to raise money for a kids program I run. I'm trying to climb the 7 summits. I don't know if I'll make it. I don't even know if I'll live.
Now,
some of these mountains. But if I can, I'm trying to climb the 7 summits, which is the highest mountain on each peak of every continent.
now to the top, or you're just going to go, I climbed it?
Are you going to do it good enough?
The last summit, I just kind of climbed it. I didn't make it to the peak. I got weathered off about 500 feet below the summit.
Oh, man. Come
Oh,
on,
you were that
500 feet.
close, though. You got to do the 500.
Well, we got weathered off. We had no sleeping bags. We had no tents. Now, we're 500 feet, but that's still probably 3 or 4 hours at that altitude. I was on Mount Elbrus in Russia, the highest mountain in Europe, and we climbed for about a week. And right below the summit, we had done all the hard climbing, but couldn't make it to the top because of weather.
Wow, how cold does that get?
I had 3 pair of gloves on. I had liner gloves, and then huge mitts on top of those, and still got frostbite. It's miserable at that altitude.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Since it's Kilimanjaro, that's Africa, right? Like Everest, you always hear about like the Gurkha guides and all those kind of things. Are there people like local natives that do this all the time, and you guys just kind of
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a group there that's done it for 25 years. Mountain Madness. Kilimanjaro is the easiest of the 7 summits. So you got tons of porters.
Did you pass any dead bodies? Did you get to that level? Like they
I
say?
didn't get to that level. But unfortunately, I didn't pass myself. So
like Mount Everest, they got like guy in orange suit, like they're like famous.
They're markers.
Those are dead guys.
They got green boots. That's right there near the Corniche Traverse. They got about 200 dead bodies on Everest that people see climbing up.
That's crazy.
And what they don't say about Everest is you got, this is disgusting, but they got puke all over the mountain. It freezes. So when people get that altitude, they get sick and throw up, and it's just there for, and it's going to be there for the next 1,000 years.
Maybe we should get Troy and Joe to yell at it, and it'll just avalanche down.
David Attell, Lovely Live.
Wow, so which other, you're going to do Everest?
I'm going to do Everest in 2014. As long as I make these other ones. I think I'll be okay on Kilimanjaro. It's a non-technical mountain. It's a high mountain, 19,300 feet, and the biggest problem is altitude sickness. But so far, I haven't had any problem with that.
Yeah.
I do Aconcagua next in South America. That's a bit of a problem. So if I get past Aconcagua and these others, I'll do Everest.
Why is that one a problem?
They call it Mount Death.
Second choice.
They have a 30% success rate on Aconcagua. It's 80 miles from the Pacific Ocean, even though it's in Argentina. So the windshield can be brutal on top of that because the winds come off the Pacific Ocean, freezing cold
That's
up there.
a good wrestling name, maybe.
Yeah.
Mount Death.
Mount Death.
That's cool.
Mount Death.
So why are you doing this?
Yeah.
I'm raising money for my kids' program in
Yeah,
Bermuda.
but you can walk across America.
I could also bake cookies, which is a lot safer.
Yeah, what relationship are you trying to avoid?
I see that wedding ring. How bad is it?
I ran into Annabella Bond a while back. Look up Annabella Bond, and if you see how hot she is, you would want to follow her anywhere. She did the 7 Summits, the fastest woman to do it ever. She raised millions of dollars for her charity, so that's where I got the idea.
Does your height work against you?
It's horrible, yeah. No, but I'll be the tallest guy to do all 7 Summits if I make it.
Never seen a tall hiker.
I'll also be the tallest guy to die on Everest if I do die.
You'll get a good nickname, though.
Tall guy. It'll just be tall guy.
Tall guy.
Find you easier.
Yeah, I'll be like the guy Green Boots. How would that be known forever as Green Boots?
Green Boots.
Some guy's dead on Everest. He has a pair of green boots. They've called him Green Boots for decades.
Which
now.
I was going to say, which haven't been in style since probably the late 60s. Summer of Love hiking boots.
In like 50 years, it'll be, oh, look, it's Uggs.
Yeah.
That's right. Apparently on Everest, you can tell when guys died because of the clothing they're wearing.
Yeah.
But with global warming, I mean, isn't it getting easier?
They're remarkably well preserved. They found George Mallory, who they think ascended in 1924, and his body, everything was perfectly intact.
I love that. I think that's the coolest.
It just looks like a
Dave brought
person
up a
laying
great
there.
point.
Yes. Now, the back skin had gone completely off of Mallory. It was shiny white, but all of his clothes, everything were in perfect order, just like when he died in 1924.
We're going to try to find the site. We tweeted that. We tweeted the site.
Great point.
I'm
Well,
going to
happened?
right now.
I missed it. Shit.
He said 150 to throw it. Well, I got 200 in on this.
Dave said, with global warming, is it making it easier?
Is it easier?
Oh.
Yeah, but the
Like guys like me could do it
Kilimanjaro
now.
is now has very little snow on it, so it's greatly retracted. The glaciers, everything. In fact, the route we're climbing, unless we catch bad weather, is going to have no snow on it.
Is Everest the only one that has the dead bodies?
Yes.
Whoa, that's a dead guy right there.
Yeah.
Well, and look, he's kicking back.
Yeah, how did he die like that? He's just like, I'm going to just take a little nap here. I'm going to get on my way in about an hour.
I think he
It
just
kind of
leaned
looks
there.
like he's club DJing.
Oh.
I think
And it's just a skull.
He basically probably said, don't lay down because then you're going to die. So he just laid down as much as he could. And as he started freezing. And then when he wanted to lay down, he couldn't.
Shit, you're probably
He
right.
looks like he's posing for Playgirl.
Yeah, he's got that pose.
It's the Burt Reynolds.
It's because he's not wearing a hat. That's what happened. That's where all the heat came out. I'm too chilly.
He looks like is he skull face? He's just like skull face.
Oh, that is crazy.
Find the other pictures. There's a bunch of them.
What a new kink.
Yeah.
Got a little
But you're right. There's like all
little
these bodies
flash
and it
dance thing
stinks up
going.
there.
Yeah, he does. A little off-the-shoulder number. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Now, you got to bring your own equipment, am I right, sir? I mean, like, there's no Models in, like, Kilimanjaro town, is there?
No, there's not. So you carry everything up.
You know, that's how you do it. Easy. You find out what he's talking about. You
Yes.
It's that way.
Is that Green Boots?
Where's Green Boots?
Still Green Boots.
Yeah, these guys are just, that's crazy.
Green boots.
Well, that's like one of those things, like when you go to the shark wrangling kind of thing. Like, you don't know you're good at it until, like, you know, you're doing it, I guess.
I guess. Jesus.
Is this Green
What
Boots?
the fuck?
Here comes Green Boots.
There's Green Boots.
There's his Green Boots.
He looked like he wiped out skiing.
He does, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, man, this is hardcore.
And how long has Green Boots been there? Trying to figure out by...
Those look relatively...
the fashion.
I would say, it looks like he's
When
wearing a
Green Boots
Bob
were in.
Vila vest.
Right.
No,
So
that
I
looks
would
like
say the
late
80s.
70s.
When were fluorescent ski
Yeah.
boots in fashion?
Jerry Briscoe, who has Briscoe Brothers down, he's an old wrestler, asked me to wear a Briscoe Brothers T-shirt in case this happened. And that way, every time you look it up, he gets pressed for his Briscoe
Hey, look,
Brothers.
it's Briscoe. Look, we're passing Briscoe right now.
We're passing the Briscoe Brothers guy.
That must
Man.
be really hard. Like when you're passing the guy and you hit that wall, like, oh, we got to keep going.
That guy just
Has
fell
anybody
over.
had like a website name just to know it's a fresh kill? You know,
Yeah,
maybe
a
on
.com.
a .com windbreaker.
Oh, that'd be great.
If you're up there and you run into my career somewhere in the snow, can you please cover it and give it a decent...
Let me live, David Attell,
Like
all
those guys
weekend long.
Skating.
It's apparently it's not a bad way to go. You just kind of like fall asleep, you know, but you're freezing.
No,
And,
it's getting to that just falling asleep.
Right,
part.
exactly.
Yeah, like
That part.
the
That's
3
like
days.
drowning isn't the last 10 seconds of drowning.
Well, how about
Evidently
the
isn't
guy-
a bad thing.
It's the screaming and
That first
flailing
90
part.
seconds.
That's amazing stuff, man.
Yeah.
I imagine getting eaten by a wild animal. That final 8 seconds where you're just kind of leaving your body.
Right.
It's probably not that bad.
Not as bad as that first time the teeth sink into the back of your neck.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst part.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah. So this guy was freezing and in utter agony until he just gave up and went, "Oh, I'm sleepy, and I feel so warm now."
No.
Oh, it was
the
cold,
snow
but now
is so
I'm warm.
soft.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay down here for a little bit, and then there he is, green
When
boots.
I first started going, the thing is, WWE has sponsored me. We're partners in all this. That way
You
we
get
can-
up that mountain. You get up that goddamn mountain.
He's gonna puke. Let me tell you. I'm going to plant the WWE flag if I make it to the top on all these mountains. But the first flag they sent me had to come off the Titan Towers headquarters. It probably weighed 20 pounds.
Giant.
It was this, and I said, I'm not going to have room for oxygen, food, anything with this
And
flag.
Vince's 20-pound flag.
And then you won't have room for a job when you get back. Double-sided flag. So finally they send me a vinyl flag, which I have now. But the first one was this huge that would have took up the whole wall. And I said, that's typical WWE.
Vince. That's Vince all the way.
Amazing.
That's hilarious.
He makes it about
How long
himself.
will it take you? Like how many days? How many days is that?
8 days in Kilimanjaro. Now, Everest, when I attempt it, will be about 60 days because you have to acclimatize on the mountain for so long.
You got to stick around
If
and
you
wait.
step out of an airplane at 29,000 feet, you'll die in about 5 to 6 minutes. But you can acclimatize. George Malley figured that out by mistake in the 20s. You can acclimatize by going up, sleeping, coming back down, and you increase your red blood cell count, but that also lends yourself to having heart attacks. So that's the downside of it.
insane. So you climb up and then climb back down?
Yes.
And then back up a little more?
And
then
you'll spend the night at about 27,000 feet, which if you got out at that level to begin with, you'd be dead shortly.
Yeah, that's a depressurized fucking aircraft.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's not a good night's sleep, I
stream.
would imagine.
No, you probably toss and turn.
Toss and turn
Jimmy
a little
Norton
bit
would
at
hate that,
27,000
having
feet.
his fucking apnea mask on at 27,000 feet.
I guess there's not
And
enough.
also
Nobody
you
can
couldn't
bring
spot
like
him in the snow.
nobody can bring like 60 days worth of oxygen, right? So you just
Correct.
Like, so
You've got a 5-day window to get up and get down. You spend each camp, and then you have to get up, you have to get back down.
at some point, you just have to have the mask on, or is that just you just put that on for a second because you feel the heart attack coming? I'm just asking.
Guys usually put it on around 26,000 feet. Now, there are guys who've climbed it without oxygen, but they're also about 26,000 feet. You better start putting it on.
I bet they live at a high altitude.
And see, that's the problem. You have about a 2 p.m. window to get to the top and get back down. And if you don't, you're going to spend the night up there and probably die. And a lot of these guys get summit fever. And what happened this year with those 4 guys who died, they summited at about 5 o'clock p.m. There was 0 chance they're going to get back down. They're out of oxygen.
So they knew it.
And, well, they knew it,
Well,
but
you
for
just
some
start
reason
sliding
in their
down, hope for the
confused
best.
state, they thought they could make it down.
So they keep
Pretty much all the
keep
math, up there adds to, and then you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's
You know?
always the end.
Pretty much you have like.
And how long can you stay at the top, the summit?
5 days. No?
I hear
about
15
25,
minutes.
30 minutes
Yeah,
is
that's what I
about
heard.
the max you can stay up
That's
there.
it.
And
Take a
people
quick
take
look around.
the mistake people make is
And
they
we
take their
finished dinner.
sunglasses off to take photos, and they get snow blindness by the time they get down. Then they have a real rush to get down because they go blind after.
Well, they see
a
God's
couple
face.
hours.
They're so high. I mean,
Well,
they can
yeah.
hardly see it.
Yeah. Holy shit. There's just too much shit that could go wrong.
That's amazing.
Man.
You're
It's like the Middle East right now. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of upside.
You're
It's
like the
just
James
all-
Cameron of the
no.
sky. Like you're going to the top. He's going to
that
the
all leads
bottom.
to-
I don't know.
That all Middle East all leads to, or they start throwing rocks.
You're cool. Can I give money now? Like I'm into this thing.
Whoa.
Like, would you mind?
I'd love money.
Okay, here you go.
Damn,
It'll all
look at
go-
that.
Thank you.
My whole week of Levity Live.
Thank you very much.
merch.
Wow.
Wow, Dave.
Damn,
It
Dave.
goes all to
Hey, for a guy
Dave.
Dave. He might die. What else?
That's pretty good.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
deposit that before you start climbing.
I'm going to. That's what I told him. I'll get all your deposits in now. You never know.
I'd like to see him after the
I may
show.
not be coming down.
I like to see him after the show in a bar just buying everyone shots.
Kilimanjaro International Airport.
No.
Attention, somebody's ice axe was left. Can you imagine all the weird stuff? The Hitachi plate solar blanket warmer or something.
That's a hell of a way to get pocket money. You know damn well that's not going to the charity.
An iPhone.
Yeah, I think we hit on something.
Right.
Some sort of relationship he's avoiding.
Right.
There's something going on.
Yeah.
You have the 60 days
Yeah,
of
how do you
climb.
tell your lady?
How do you tell your wife that? All right, I'm out of here for 60 days.
Oh, what are you
and I
doing?
might die.
Yeah, I'm going to a mountain with I'm going to
hilarious.
Mount Death.
And he's Skyping her from Everest. He's just standing in front of a picture of a mountain. Oh,
And she's like,
honey.
why aren't you asking about my day?
Wow.
Hey, on my last mountain, Mount Elbrus, I had connectivity with my cell phone, and we got stuck in a storm, and we thought we might be up there all night. We actually slid down the mountain we tied ourselves together and slid down about 1,000 feet of the mountain, and I really thought, should I text my wife now and tell her that I'm in trouble, or just hope I make it? And
Jesus Christ. You don't want her to worry.
No, so I saved the text.
Have you always been this guy, JBL? An adventurer?
Oh, absolutely. When I first retired from wrestling, I ran with the bulls and swam with the great white sharks down in Africa. I've always enjoyed just doing stuff. I'm from a small town in Texas, so this is really living the dream for me.
That always explains it.
Well, can I ask you, how when you said you swam with great white sharks, like
I got in the cage with them down at Hermanus off the coast of South Africa, where you see on the Discovery Channel the sharks breaching the surface.
Jumping sharks, yes,
jump
out of the water.
That's where I went. I was with those jumping sharks down there, but in a cage.
And there was no issue?
Were you afraid?
No, none of them biting the cage or nothing?
One of them snapped at one of the guys in the boat. He was on the back of the boat trying to help me in, but as far as me, no.
Trying to help you in, and then, okay, so you're in the cage.
Yeah, and
where was the shark?
The guy stepped out on a platform to try to help me back in, and the shark came by and took a snap at his leg, trying to get him.
Jesus Christ.
What'd you guys do? Whoa, and then do that nervous laugh. Jesus.
Cocktail.
Is that more frightening than climbing the mountain? I think it's more frightening, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because you have zero control of that.
Right. And
you're in a cage and you feel like you're safe, but you have zero control over something like an animal like that. Running with the bulls was the scariest I've ever been.
Really?
Because you have no control whatsoever. It's just a freaking lottery whether you get hit or not.
If you want to see somebody get mauled, where's the best place to be? It's in the arena, right?
Oh, it's in the arena, but it's right in front of the tunnel. Right in front of the tunnel where they go in, the running with the bulls, that's when everybody gets mauled and hurt and killed. Because everybody's trying to squeeze into one little tunnel.
Oh,
you have these huge bulls and a bunch of people, and that's where pileups occur. And when bulls get turned around, that's when bad things happen. As long as they run straight through, it's usually fine. But once they get turned around, that's when people start getting thrown over fences.
How is it legal to do this thing?
It's not all America, you xenophobe.
Yeah.
It's like you're all over the world. They have different cultures, different ways of life.
I thought you'd be on my side with this. I thought you'd be like, there's fucking dirt balls over there.
I was playing Troy Quan's advocate.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Dude, that's fun. You're the closest thing to Indiana Jones I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I love Indiana Jones.
Maybe age-wise now.
Hey,
the problem I was the only guy sober in that running of the bulls. Now, I regretted it, but 8 o'clock in the morning, the bars let out, and the drunk guys who've been drinking all night, they're the ones that run with the bulls. And once you get in, you can't get out. They have the coward police that push you back in.
Wow.
So once you get in and they blow the whistle, you have to run. So these guys just pile out of the bars drunk. I'm down there stretching, trying not to tear a hamstring, and these guys are just hammered, finishing off their last beer.
Did anybody die when you did it?
No, we had one guy get gored badly. Horn went right through his chest. Was in intensive care for
That's got to get
months.
Infected. That's got to get infected. Wow.
Hey, guys, that's going to leave a mark.
Yeah.
If I was you and the shark was coming at me, I would be beating him with my bucket from my bucket list.
See, because that's what you'd be in there for.
You ever see it because he does all these things?
Yes.
That would be on his...
In the bucket list.
You see the picture of the bull that gored that guy through the bottom of his jaw?
Comes
and
right out his
the
mouth.
horn was out his mouth.
Amazing.
It's fucking sick.
I love when those guys die.
Another guy that got right up his asshole.
I love when the Bulls win.
Buried.
Absolutely love it.
Buried up
It's
his
the most
asshole.
disgusting thing in the world to me. A guy sit out there with a couple swords and just torture an animal till it dies. I very much root for the bull.
Oh yeah, and they wear it out first. They run around, the guys on the horses, and they throw little spears.
It's wounded animal the whole time.
I don't know.
It's one of the most barbaric things in the world.
Well, JBL, you got to get the hell out of here.
He's
I hear you're doing TV and all that.
Busy man today.
Got to fly to Africa.
Man.
When you're flying today?
I'm leaving today. Yeah.
Did you take all your shots? So that must be a lot of shots, right?
A lot of shots.
Yeah, a lot of disease over there.
Pills, a lot of
malaria, Flintstone vitamins, just throws those things down.
Just
cover all the bases.
Hulk Hogan vitamins I'm taking with me.
Remember to take your vitamins, brother.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to get your shots.
Yeah. Get your shots or you come back here and don't kill my entire staff.
JBL, is there a website or something so people can follow your progress?
Yes, thank you. 7summitsforkids.com is the website.
All right, we got to get you out of here.
Very cool, man.
A real
I
adventure.
hope you come back alive. That would be
Appreciate
real
it, guys.
nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, tell us about
man.
your adventures.
If you're alive.
And thank you for the $200 for the kids in Bermuda.
I wish there was more, dude.
That's pretty good.
Or for today's breakfast.
Very
Either
kind.
one.
And that was the Jewish guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Pretty fucking
New
cool.
leaf, New year.
Well, we're not buying into a scam like you are, David.
I would track that money, make sure it goes where it's
All right.
I will go through.
All right.
I will go through the website.
He's going to Mount Kilimanjaro. It's different. It's only 10 feet high.
Well, it's like we're saying goodbye to a friend. This is it. This is done. JBL, thanks.
Yeah, that's like a real man.
Don't be a hero now. Don't be a hero.
Yeah.
No, but be a hero.
Don't be a hero. That's
There goes a man.
That's
as
a
they
real
said in
man.
The right
There
stuff.
you go, Joe. Look
That's a
around.
man.
That's a man.
That's a man.
Not that little sissy argument you guys were having for 45
Look
minutes.
around this
It
room.
was a fucking
Guys,
argument. Why
no
are you
man.
breaking my balls?
No
You just
man.
got hurt right there for a second, Joe.
He did. He
I got
did.
hurt that you didn't get my
Climbing
back when you came in.
mountains,
Upset me.
Joe, you know what it was?
I wanted
Was
you to just jump in and just
stayed
start
out
swinging for me.
I stayed out till 3 in the morning drinking.
You
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then, so I was already hungover, and I came walking in, and the first thing is I hear you
That's a
screaming
All right, fair
about
enough.
your livelihood. So I just,
I got you.
Joe, there's nothing more I want to do. At least once in my life, to finally have your back. But like I came walking in, with Jameson and a breakfast sandwich and me just swirling around.
Man,
Hey, wasn't the line something like, hey, is that a man over there? And he goes, you're damn right. Yeah,
As
it was
he's
that
jerking
one.
the other guy off.
What's that
It was fucking. It was
right
Chuck
stuff.
Yeager's fucking man partner
He's
that he had.
jerking a guy off?
Well, no, not really.
Then why would you say it
I
like
said
I
that?
it.
didn't.
I was just trying to funny up, guys.
Why would Chuck Yeager be being jerked off by another man?
I never
In the glamorous Glennis.
I don't know. That's the first thing I've ever heard that made me want to see the right stuff. Though it's
a great
I
movie.
gotta check this movie.
He's trying to test the
movie.
limits of his popularity.
What a great way to get out of everything. Sorry, guys, I got a plane to Africa.
No shit, man.
I gotta go.
Cab driver.
Exit
Next
stage
up,
left.
Nairobi.
Do you think when he finds Africa, it's going to show a red line on a map?
The dotted line, a lot of turns, a lot of stops for fuel, propeller sounds. On an oldie style map.
I'd love to go on the road like via train, like some old president, and have you in the back with like the stars and stripes, just waving to people.
The bunting on the back.
Everybody in town gathering as you pull in.
It's the Bilbo whistle stop.
Yeah.
Everybody on that flight has got to be going to do what he's doing.
To do that,
Climb a
yeah.
mountain.
Why
You
else?
gotta
Everybody
think.
coming back is going to have diamonds,
You get
traffic
shoved
up
up
their
their
assholes.
ass. Yeah, blood diamonds.
All right, we got to take a break. David Tell has an unlit cigarette. We got to get to that.
No, I'm good.
You good? But Tell's at Levity Live up there in Nyack.
Yeah, where are you guys? Are you guys
Palisades Mall, I believe, or something like that. Right? Yeah.
Caroline.
You guys are Caroline's. I'm going tonight, by the way. Yeah,
there
And,
You are?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir.
And Joe,
Cheat. Well, yeah, I'm working with Bill, but Cheat.
Yes.
Man's Guide to Infidelity in stores October 9th
With
and
the
online.
link to our short film that we've been talking about.
Great
Yes.
comics
Yeah.
set,
and a half.
Movie and the book October 9th.
2.5 years.
that short film is amazing. It's really good. All right, we'll continue with these guys. Stay there.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Got Bill Burr in studio. David Tell and Joe DeRosa are what? Having a cigarette or
I think
something?
they were smoking.
Smoking.
A little cigarette.
How was Caroline's last night?
It was great, man.
Yeah, I
It
can't
was
wait to
great.
go.
I'm working on the new hour. Felt like I hit the warning track twice.
Really?
I just couldn't quite fucking,
Oh, shit.
Get it
Come
over
on.
the wall?
Yeah, no. People still had a good time. I'm real hard on myself, but I just want to. This is the thing, man.
Oh, tonight you will.
Going through the world. Oh, no,
I'll
no.
be
Yeah,
there.
Yeah. It's
You'll
gonna
hear
be good.
me. Oh, boy.
That's good. And the book is out. Cheat.
Yeah.
Is it out today?
Yes, it is.
A Man's Guide to Infidelity.
It's
Cheat.
coming up, yes.
Bill Burr, Joe DeRosa, and Robert Kelly. A whole
Yeah.
bunch of guys telling their cheat stories.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And then breaking it down like how to not get caught. You basically, the funny thing is this is like 3 convicted bank robbers telling you how to rob a bank. It's like, well, they did rob a bank,
But we're going to tell you what this guy did wrong.
but we have gotten caught. And it's just like this is like something that I think is a major part of a lot of guys' single years.
Yeah.
And it's just not talked about. Everybody just acts like they didn't do it. And there's all kinds of mental cheating. There's just all kinds of fucking going to
Degrees of cheating.
Yeah, going in and rubbing one out to some coworker in the bathroom, and there's just all kinds of shit that's going on.
That's like cheating?
I don't. I mean, I don't.
How's
I think
that cheating?
It isn't.
Well,
All right,
it
thank you.
isn't, but there's some kind of disloyalty there.
If you actually
Is there-
tell your partner
Mentally.
that that's what you're doing, then
Right.
it's. I would.
Put it
in
this
my
way,
world,
she'd be pissed.
In my world, it's just into the realm of rude.
Right, rude.
It's like, why would you tell me that?
Yeah.
Like, I fully expect my girl to be thinking of other people at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, why wouldn't you? It just doesn't even make sense. You don't fucking have the same sandwich every day for lunch. You know?
Yeah.
It's such a hacky analogy, but I'm just saying.
But it's true. Yeah.
And the stories in the book are very funny too. So
Oh,
I
my
think it's gonna
favorite
do
part of
very well.
my favorite part of the book is all the stories that people they tell in there.
Who's in the book?
And then we have a link to the movie, which is really the whole reason we wrote the book. This is like a promotional tool to get people to see the movie. That if you buy the book, you get the link. And then you can see the movie, which of course then somebody's going to upload the movie, and the whole thing goes to shit.
That's how it works.
Fucking assholes.
In this day and age.
No, and I'm sick of people. And I've been, I used to download stuff on LimeWire, so I'm not putting myself above all the assholes out there. But people just sit there and they're like, "What happened to all the good music? What happened to all the good movies?" It's like, hey, dude, you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? How many times are people going to shell out millions of dollars and have one guy watch it and then upload it?
Everybody else just gets it for free.
Yeah, the people. I think they're going to just start shooting movies on iPhones.
It really does ruin
them.
the quality of what's out there now. Right.
You are right.
People are making nothing these days.
How was the cigarette, boy?
Good.
Good cigarette, nice.
Yeah,
You calm now, Joe?
I'm calm.
Colin Quinn called because he heard everyone.
what did he say?
Everyone, no, we didn't get him on yet. I hope he calls back. But everyone on Twitter got to call in. It's getting crazy in there. And Colin, we explained what was going on, I guess, and Colin just started laughing hysterically and hung up.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but it doesn't look good for you, Joe.
Come on,
Can we call Colin back? Or?
Look, I get emotional in an argument. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm all emotions.
This is very emotional.
In an argument. I'm not good at quick-witted. Well,
now you're making fun of me.
You're not good at what?
We all acknowledged during the break when you weren't here that you're really funny.
Oh, see?
Well, thank
When
you.
no one was listening, we decided, you know what?
When no one was listening,
This guy is
spilled our
funny.
guts.
No, we were actually
I don't know what
saying
Troy
that
Quan's saying.
You fell for the thing, like the way he was coming at you. It's like when a girl wants to make you mad. They got like three. They either dick size, your sexuality, or your abilities in bed.
Yeah.
Like that's when they kind of capitulate. They just go right to that's because you're probably gay, or you got a little dick, or I faked the orgasm. He did that comedically. He just went like, I don't find you funny, and then you for some reason you took the bait. You should have taken. Why do you care? Why do you care?
It wasn't that I cared so much about that one statement. It was everything connected to it that happened, that led up to it. That I was.
At any point were you thinking, wow, I'm standing up yelling right now. I got to sit down.
No, I was
You're not
just,
at that point. I'm at that point with my anger, where I can now like get outside myself, watch myself losing my shit. I still lose my shit, and I just look at myself like, oh, here I go again. Look at me making an ass of myself.
We go.
I'll have to apologize for that one later.
We got Colin Quinn on the phone. Colin, I want to set the stage for you. We got Joe DeRosa, a very funny comic. Also, David Attell who's going to be at Levity Live this weekend, and Bill Burr. So welcome, sir.
Great.
Yes. There was a little bit of a disagreement. Yes,
Colin.
Yes.
Guys, I feel like we have a little disconnect.
Oh,
I'm outside, so it's not my fault.
Oh, where are you headed at this early hour?
Kilimanjaro.
I'm outside. No, I don't want to trash me yet. Let's get on. First of all, let's talk about the fact that DeRosa has become such a superstar that we sit there and attack DeRosa when he's not there, and he's not even anyone's friend. He just got into comedy a couple of years ago.
Jesus, Colin.
Oh, shit.
Colin, Jesus.
You've only been at this a couple of years?
Colin, we got history, you and me. Come
You're
on.
a noob.
You were a rapper before that, right? Is that what I heard?
I was a musician. I was not really a
magician?
rapper.
No, a musician.
Where does the rap thing come from?
Well, I did do that for a while, but I wasn't like that wasn't like my focus.
Kick out some rhymes.
Oh, that's why you like Faith No More.
Why?
Because they kind of do a little rap.
They do not.
how long have you
Take
been doing
that back
I was a
right now.
musician. You mean you were in a band?
Oh.
Yeah, I played music. That's what I did.
That's why there's a lot of tension between you and what's his name, Troy.
Troy Quan.
He's
That's what I was trying to make a career out of it. I mean,
I've seen Joe sing karaoke. He's pretty goddamn good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I was a scientist.
How many years have you been doing comedy, Joe?
11.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 years.
Damn.
So, not crazy
Colin.
long,
11
but,
years, Colin.
I don't know where he went.
Oh.
He hung up
just-
already?
Or his phone's... Oh, he's calling back. Hold on. Colin, we did not hang up on you, sir.
What the hell?
Your phone sucks, yeah.
You better get an iPhone 5.
Well, Colin? Colin? Joe's been doing comedy for 11 years.
11,
It's
not
quite
2.
just,
A
new.
couple or whatever.
This is the worst crashing of all time. I'm outside. I can barely hear you.
Why are you outside?
I like how he's acting like it's your fault. You got the studio.
I know. You know where we are?
He's
Come
walking
by.
to pick a bagel.
Yeah, why don't you just come by?
I'm going OTB.
Where are you going, Colin?
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, screw it, guys.
Oh, my God. Colin.
Yeah.
That's Colin Quinn,
Wow.
everyone. Believe it or not, the same funny guy from Twitter.
I think that's the worst Colin Quinn call ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
It was technical problems.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
It had nothing to do with Colin.
That was bad.
Colin's a funny guy. Yeah.
That was bad. This is a comedy rap song that I was in that these guys in Atlanta did.
Oh.
Oh, what is it called?
Grab that dollar.
This is you, Joe?
It's a bunch of comics in Atlanta did this song. They asked me to do a verse on it, so I did.
Oh, man.
There I am.
Looking for some money.
Oh, you look good.
Just a fan of cutting honey. So she keep on shaking for me. That guy that just made it rain. Tossing 20s on the stage. Should've tucked them in a string. Now guess who's getting paid? Dollars on the dance floor. Pick them up and I'll go. That's what I got hands for. Holler at
You're
the
like
dance
Snoop.
floor. She don't know just what I did.
Yeah, you know, it was a song about strippers.
Now she's getting on my dick. This is called recycling.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It's not bad.
I didn't write the song. I just wrote my
Yeah, but
verse.
you pulled it off.
It's no South Korean dance craze mob song, but it's good. What's that guy called?
No, I have a band. I still play music and stuff, but
Do you still have a band?
yeah, I still have a band.
Do you play out?
Sometimes our new album's going to be out
Why
soon, so
can't I
when that
catch
comes
that?
out, we'll play out.
I want to catch the
Like in the
Joe
winter
DeRosa
when it comes out.
Wait, you got a new album coming out?
Yeah.
With your band?
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of music?
It's like a. It's
Bossa
like a lot
Nova.
of what's, yeah, smooth jazz. It's a lot of like what's out there now. It's like computer pop rock kind of stuff, like
Gloria Anderson?
like a postal, like Grizzly Bear, like a lot of those bands that are out there now.
Gloria Stefan.
Yeah, Miami Sound Machine,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Are you going to like drop bombs and attack Troy in the soundtrack?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do a diss track.
It's called a diss
Are you
track
gonna,
in the biz.
That's what we call it in the biz, guys.
In the biz. A diss track.
But yeah, I mean, so but why did the music thing even come out? Oh, because you were saying what I did before comedy.
Yeah,
that
I
what
was
the-
just talking about because you played music, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. I'm very on edge right now. I feel like
we've seen that.
I thought we calmed down outside.
It looks like you're.
But I feel like there's another
You're
traction
reacting
coming
to
or
being.
something.
You're like you're being
come on.
interrogated.
Why,
Yeah.
you see us all just staring at you?
Yeah,
I wanna
Trying to
lawyer.
figure out where we're going to start first?
I don't know what's serious. I don't know what's a joke. I don't know what's an insult right now. I'm just very like I got my fucking sensors on.
that.
I don't know.
Joe's
Very
very
defensive.
like a reality show star today. He's very like Omarosa. We're just kind of all spinning around him.
Yeah,
I was in a bad mood when I got here.
Why were you in a bad mood? Let's go with that for a second.
Because I got a bike and I rode my bike over, and
Where's the bike?
It's outside. Change it up. So it's just for exercise.
Much I hope it's not there.
that
I know you
Oh,
do.
that would make me happy.
Wait, Shane and the one busted link.
And he's standing there with his
Did he say for
broken heart and
exercise?
his helmet.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. You moved. I'm sorry. I thought you still lived in the old place, which is 2 blocks away. I'm like, that's a
No.
hell of a workout routine.
No, I live down in Gramercy now. So, but I've been riding around and I noticed this. There are guys mainly in trucks that do this thing. They think it's fucking funny, but as they you're riding on the street in New York, it's really fucking scary. Like you have to be very alert. Not just for cars, like potholes. You just have to be
Doors
looking
opening.
constantly. Yeah.
I went flying.
Hazards,
over the
Joe.
handlebars.
There's all kinds of hazards
No,
out
there's
there.
hazards, pitfalls as we call them. But guys in trucks a lot of the time, they like to drive, like as they're going by you, they scream out the window at you. Which
funny.
Yeah, dude, it's funny. You can fucking die, dude.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
funny if I don't know the person.
Never heard that.
I get how funny it is. Like, it makes me laugh when
Let's
I
ask
think
Troy
about
Quan if that's funny.
But when you're in the moment, it's fucking. You're like it literally could be your life, dude.
What do you think's happening? Like someone's hitting you, or
you think like they're going to drive into you or something?
Do you swerve
really
into parked cars? How bad does it get for you when they do that?
No, you jump. I mean, it makes you go like that. You
Joe,
know?
do you do anything where you don't get picked on?
Well,
I gotta say, I've ridden a bike in the city and no one has ever done that to me. There's just something about you, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps your comedy, but like this, you're just something, about you that people just don't respect you.
A genius is often misunderstood.
Okay.
Much maligned. Yes.
He's ahead of his time with his dick and shit jokes.
But that's kind of funny that they scream like that and they hope you make a move or something.
It's in the moment. It's the least funny thing ever. It's infuriating. So
then can you laugh at yourself after the fact?
After I scream, you fucking cocksucker at the truck or whatever, and then
I bet they get
just throwing gas on the fire, like, oh my God, drive around again. This guy's playing
fucking
along.
cocksucker. That would make it worthwhile because he got pissed. Like, I'd hate it if he just kept riding and did nothing. You'd be like, fuck.
I would ride a bike just for the amount of people that are texting while driving.
Yes.
And that you always drift. Always drift over.
It's fucking scary, man.
But Joe, you're staying alert out there. You know, you got your head on a swivel.
I got my head on a swivel. I'm going without the helmet these days.
Oh shit, that's
I'm riding no helmet.
How about you do a helmet?
I had one. It looks so ridiculous in it that I don't want to wear it.
And what, you got to carry that bag with your fucking helmet in it everywhere?
Yeah, it's annoying. It's bad enough that you got to carry the water bottle.
Yeah.
I used to leave this on the bike, and then I realized,
oh man, they could piss in it.
I just realized that bum's probably sucking on it while you're in the building.
I just buy a bottle of water from someone. Why do you carry the water?
Because where are you going to carry it? You got to carry it in the holder.
No, when you're done with your bike ride, you
water.
slam a bottle of water.
Huh?
When you're done with your bike ride.
Riding, you get thirsty. You need a drink.
How many miles do you ride?
What is he, Lance Armstrong?
I know. It just.
Why do you
he's Joe. We saw him the other night.
Yeah.
Me and Bobby were watching him, and just watching him putting on his gear, and I was just like, he just looked like the most muggable.
Oh shit! Mark.
Yeah, he's just like.
What kind of bike gear do you have? You
He's
have
got
the
a
helmet
nice
sometimes.
Bike. He has a nice bike.
It's an all right bike, yeah.
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
Went with a hybrid, not the mountain bike.
I went with the hybrid.
Nice.
Well, I went with the hybrid
choice.
because a lady that I met 10 minutes before I bought it told me to get a hybrid. I didn't know anything, and I was like, I think I need a bike, and I just went up to a bike lady, and I go, hey, what do you have? And she goes, I'd get a hybrid. And I was like, okay. And I went right to the store, and I was like, I need a hybrid. I started just regurgitating everything she said.
Again, like the iPhone people.
It's cheap. It's very cheap.
Are you old enough where they tried to upgrade you with the bigger, more comfortable, prostate-friendly seat?
No, actually. I asked the guy that. I go, should I get a better seat? And he's like, no, just ride the thing. If you don't like it, then you get a
bicycle
seat.
Bicycle seats are the worst.
Very fair.
Like, they're the most uncomfortable things.
Yeah, they don't have that
tiny fucking, just put your asshole on it.
Taint
balance on your taint.
Yeah.
Right.
Next time
balance on the undercarriage.
Yeah.
Joe, next time a guy tries to cut you off and you pull up next to him, you should throw your fucking book right in his car. Like,
oh man,
douchebag.
That's right.
That'll show.
Look what I did.
Yeah.
Hey, do you
what
guys
did you
have
do today? What did you do
you
today?
guys have?
I don't have time.
Driving furniture.
You guys have stories in that book? Did you guys? I mean, not that you wrote the book, obviously, but do you have cheat stories in there?
Yeah, we all.
Oh,
do.
you all have your little personal.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't be.
Do
yours work out well, or we're gonna have to buy the book?
Yeah, it's all in the book.
It's all in the book. You're able to say that now.
Can I ask, how long did it take to write it? Like all
forever.
About a year.
Really?
Wow, damn.
But I mean, a lot of that was just getting everybody together on, to go over the material. That takes forever to coordinate schedules. And then once it was done, there was
you just glossed over so much shit.
I mean, but
dude, the amount of times just sitting there tapped out, dude. I got nothing. I'm done. I don't know what else. What else the fuck can I write here, dude? I will never do it again.
Really? It was that bad?
I don't think I could write a book on my life. I just, shit. I was a kid, and then I went to high school, and I didn't do well.
Yeah, how do you put that?
Then I started doing comedy. That's the first 20 years of my life. I could do it in like fucking half a page.
You got to make it entertaining, and then where do you put everything and make it different than you're just spieling about your life?
We somehow did it.
That's so fun.
It took 3 of us.
That's
like the Moondogs.
That's what I was going to say. That was the worst part of the writing process, was like after we thought it was done, we're like, we did it. Fuck, it's done. Then they were like, no, now we have to go through multiple edits. and the copy edit and
Which
all that
chapter
stuff.
should go to the next, in front of the next chapter?
You never think of that. Yeah. Where do you stop?
It literally, when they did that, when the editor called with that news, it literally felt like in Batman Begins after he climbs that mountain, and they're like, "Now you will fight," and he's like, "I can't even stand up." Please don't make us do this right now.
Can we check with Troy to see if that was funny?
Oh boy,
because I thought that was funny.
Thank you.
I really did.
Oh, there he is.
There's Troy walking by.
Here we go.
He just gave you the finger behind your back.
Oh man, he just flipped you off.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
He looked because we looked over. He looked anyway.
And went to you.
What are you gonna do? You know, it's fucking shit. You know, I don't know. He was my friend. I don't understand.
I think both of you should just hit it. Grab that dollar. Grab that dollar.
David Attell, Levity Live this weekend. Great comedy club. I liked it.
Yeah, so, fuck. You know. Anyway, you got a book?
Dave, you've been taking a lot in here today, sir.
Yeah, this has been a rough one, guys, but a good one.
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's good to always be here with other comics. You know, we're missing Jim, of course, who I do the Antisocial tour with, and Bill was on that for a while until.
Great time. Great time.
How could it not be with that
yeah.
lineup? Jesus Christ.
It was a good time, and you guys went to a couple shows.
Yes.
We got one coming up with Amy Schumer and, of course, Artie Lang. And it's
teetering on fame,
Minneapolis.
Amy Schumer.
It's going to be great.
She's teetering on that fucking fame thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the big
she's
fame.
teetering.
The big
Super
fame.
funny, and we're looking forward to that one. And I just worked with Jim at the Hampton Roads in what was that?
Hampton Beach Casino, right?
Hampton Beach in.
That's a crazy area.
It's in New Hampshire. Yeah, it's the Redneck Riviera, dude.
You go to the strip club afterwards?
We went to the Stephen King putt-putt golf course.
Nice.
I'm trying to use my Maine references.
Nice.
Like if you're from Maine, that's got to be like the ultimate. We're going to Hampton Beach. No way, really? Right. Yeah. Bring all your cannons and other stuff for trading and syrups and like I don't know, Maine money. You know, bring your flannel. Something
Pelts.
But yeah, it's a
traded.
good time, and I'm looking forward to it. But I have to say, this was an interesting show because we had that battle, and then this guy, the hero guy,
He is a hero.
He was great.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's like
he's a real man.
He's
for charity.
a man. Yeah,
putting his own safety aside for others.
Like he must work on that
great.
show, Mansers.
Oh man, Mansers.
Please tell me there's not a show.
Of course there is.
Oh God.
Is that Spike TV?
Spike TV.
Of
course. What other channel, right?
Who we trashing? Anyone we know? Anyone hosting that show?
No,
we
they
know?
don't have a host on it.
Mansers. Like what do they delve into? Like, give me an example of something they would delve into.
I don't know.
How to steal a car with a coat hanger and take a chick out for $5. You know, like one of those kind of.
That'd be interesting if it was about like prostate cancer and testicular cancer. Just Mansers.
That'll be old Mansers.
Yeah, boy.
I get it. I thought it was funny.
All right. Well,
There you go.
Troy Quan.
Well,
I got to get the Troy
You know,
Quan.
actually, what show I saw on Spike that was actually creepy was 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen that one.
The reenactments were brutal.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going for on that
Funny
show.
spin on electrocution. That's what they're always trying to get. Like, you know,
Oh,
this guy.
the dude who was tried to do that thing where you ever see those guys where they got their car going around in a circle and they stand outside of it?
Yes, yeah.
He somehow he wanted to be on top of it, and he's got his car going. He loses his balance. He falls down, hits his head. The car runs over his legs. He can't get up. It comes back around again. His legs are spread, and they show like his skeleton.
No, come on.
Right over his crotch, right straight up his torso, and then his head like popped like a fucking pumpkin.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Dude, and then they cut to the graphic of basically you watch his entire pelvis get crushed by the weight of the car. So that's basically his junk gets flattened right up the vitals.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's a very unsettling show.
Yeah.
Joe, I think you should be able to take someone yelling at you on your bike. It could be a lot worse.
What? They could ride up my pelvis?
Yeah.
With
So that's some real shit going on.
Well,
That's some real shit going on
Joe,
right there.
you can't. How do you get that mad at like 8 in the morning?
Did you guys see?
I'm always angry.
Did you guys see Obama on Letterman? Did you see that?
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
it was
You know what I
terrific.
was thinking? Because I was like, I didn't know he was doing the whole show. I didn't know it was like a whole in-depth thing. I was thinking like, I feel so sorry for the poor comic. They're going to
It's got to go on after.
Would you rather
yeah.
climb Everest with sharks on top or follow Obama on Letterman? It's like, I was like, I feel sorry. I don't know who it's going to be. It better
You know what's
be
funny too is
a
they
puppet
probably
guy.
when he's down there they have you like sequestered upstairs in your dressing room.
Oh yeah. Don't come out. Don't look at them.
I like to kind of try and stand there on the side and take it in for half a second and be like, get a little comfortable.
Yeah.
No, sir, I'm sorry, sir. You can't come down here.
Stay in there.
That's what's cool about our country, man.
Yeah, man.
Our head dudes go on our talk shows. Is that happening in Pakistan and
I
wherever
don't think so.
burning places that are? Yeah, no, dude. We don't have talk shows, man.
I can't even imagine the security. They must have had that place locked down.
The whole fucking 2 blocks, a 2-block radius on every side.
It was locked down around here.
We're done.
We're kind of far from there.
I had to try to get somewhere, and it was like,
Yeah.
I was
No,
walking
with the
around.
Tonight
Cops
Show, I
were
mean.
everywhere.
What?
I mean, when he was on the Tonight Show.
Tonight Show? No, I was on
Obama.
Letterman. When it was just on
Oh, it was
Letterman.
on Letterman.
Yeah,
here in New York.
I'm
a couple
sorry.
days ago.
I'm sorry.
Crazy.
This whole area was in
When
a
I was
lockdown.
in,
See, if I was Troy right now, I'd go, if you were a comic, man, you would know the difference. Because comics know these things.
Comics know Letterman and Leno.
When I was in Orlando, not bragging, I came down. Been staying there for a couple days. I'm at the hotel, and I come down, and all of a sudden, they fucking install a metal detector and all this stuff, saying we got this guest coming. I thought like Prince was coming in or some shit, right? And it turned it was the president.
Wow.
He came in, he stayed there for like just overnight, and then left. But they were doing all that stuff, where they call you sir, like 50 different ways. Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, if you go outside, you're going to have to come back in. If I literally went outside the door with my cell phone by myself and the big glass, they could see me, I still had to go through the metal detector.
Wow.
And of course, I didn't handle that well.
No, of course not.
Fucking fuck. Yeah. Fucking fuck.
It's ridiculous.
That's really cool, man.
My friend did a thing at a baseball stadium. It might have been Yankees, but Clinton was there.
Soft hands,
because he was throwing out the first pitch or something.
Counting money all his life.
Yeah, and he said they were down on the field because he was repping this music group that was performing at the game. So they were down on the field where Clinton was and stuff. And he said they looked up, and every single person that was on the field had their own gunman on them. And this was after he was president.
Holy shit.
You had your own gunman.
So if any shenanigans get pulled,
you're dead.
You're already
dead.
in the crosshairs.
Yeah, just dead in 2 fucking seconds. It just shows you how far security's come since the days of Lincoln.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You just attack a president in theater. Like that. It's fucking insane, man.
That is
it's the worst fucking job you could ever have.
Have to be.
The president. It's just not worth it.
Why?
So not worth it.
Not making any money.
They're not making any money.
You
owe everybody all those favors.
Can't make any real changes.
All those dinners you have to go to.
Oh God, raising
God.
money, shaking hands.
Ugh. Why?
Yeah, but it's only $50,000 to get into that dinner. We could all chip in, and one of us could go.
Yeah.
I think that
Pull a name out of a hat.
Yeah,
Why
Send a
not?
representative.
The
Represent
fucking best oboe player in the world
that's the
comes to
best
the
man.
White House, and you got to sit there like you give a shit.
and listen for 10 minutes. as
That's
they
incredible.
play.
Well, you're a genuine, you're an American treasure. They got to say things like
You
that.
can't come down in your pajamas at your house. You always got to
No.
put that fucking suit on. Come down there. Huh? Hey, how are you?
Scratch your balls.
Where is this guy's country? Oh, that's fantastic. What are we doing there? What do I say to him? How do you say how's it going in fucking ippy dwibby? There's no fucking way. I swear to, I would announce 2 years, maybe year and a half in my presidency that I'll do the Lyndon Johnson. I will not seek, nor will I accept the nomination for whatever fucking party I'm in. Oh, he must have been so. He
was the only smart guy. He
must have been
realized.
so
had
great.
it.
It's like, fuck
That
this.
Vietnam War thing. Oh, imagine having you just hear people chanting
Dude, that-
"baby killer"
that
outside
picture-
your house every night.
That picture where he's got his head, he's making the fist, he has his head down.
He's just like,
That's it right there. That's being the president.
Sums it up.
That's Instagram.
What filter would you use for that picture?
Yeah, that's the miserable filter.
I met this guy in
Quagmire.
Quagmire.
I'd go with Kelvin myself.
Boondoggle.
I met this guy in D.C. who claimed that his buddy flew the presidential helicopter, and he described one time George W. getting into the helicopter, and I don't know, some sort of exhale, just the look on his face. His buddy just thought, I would never want that fucking job.
The fucking pressure he's got on
just,
you constantly, too.
and no matter what you do, half the fucking country
Hates it.
You're a
You're
dick.
wrong.
You're a dick.
Everything you say is picked
it's like
apart.
Twitter to the fucking 9 zillion power.
Imagine everything you say for all those years is picked apart.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even speak off the cuff. Did you hear what it? Let's pick it apart on the news and see what he really meant. And but that'd be terrible.
Dude, when Obama killed the fly, and then he's got to make a fucking comment to PETA
about why he killed the fly.
It just goes. It's the worst. It is the worst fucking job.
Why?
Even that shit Romney just said that was so scandalous. I was watching it. I was like, that's it? That's all he said? I get what he was trying to say.
He was talking about bums.
Yeah.
And then they tried to make it seem like he was talking about people like who make less
half
than
the
this.
country.
No, not that.
That's my audience.
And he was also talking about the election, not the presidency. He was talking about these people they won't vote for me anyway. So I need to get the 5% undecided to vote for me. He wasn't saying once I get in office, I'm going to fuck these people.
It totally makes sense.
That is my audience.
Yeah.
They come up, pay with food stamps and a fake disability. Take your neck braces off. Don't worry, folks.
Your secret's good with me.
Levity Live, Dave Attell this weekend.
And everybody knew. Everybody knew what the fuck he meant. They just twisted.
But you know what? You had to distract from the fact that Obama might not have handled that Middle East thing quite right. So they had to deflect.
I know, because there's a right way to handle it.
I know there's not. Look, Bill.
Ed, how would you have handled it?
Hey, let me tell you something, Bill. I'm thinking shit right now.
Oh, he's standing up. He's doing a DeRosa.
I'm pulling a DeRosa on you,
I'll tell you
motherfucker.
one thing. That's an embassy.
I'm accepting that I'm the go-to douche today.
Wait, did you see that place? That's a fucking embassy. We're the United States of America. This is in the United States of fucking douchebag land, okay?
Right.
2 rooms, a chandelier, and a fucking half-ass pool with no diving board. That's it? That's not even an embassy suite. I fucking have stayed in better places. What are we showing these people?
Shit.
They're shimming over a wall. That's it? We gotta show them how rich and powerful we should have like a fucking, like a water slide or something in there.
Huge.
A boat.
Yes.
Like 2 giant titties. They gotta rub them and the door opens or something.
Gold
America.
plate, everything gold plated.
Something.
Yes, powerful.
That's our embassy.
Yeah. Bunch of women frolicking and enjoying their lives.
Yeah.
That was like the starter house. Like if you were like one of the kids on Community or something, that's like the first house you buy with your first paycheck.
It should look like a supervillain's lair. The entrance should be a snake mouth that you walk through.
We're Americans, goddammit. We should show it off a little bit.
Well, Bill, I wasn't saying there's a good right way or wrong way to handle it, but if you look now, they were completely denying the fact that this might have been a terrorist event that was pre-planned and everything, and saying no, it's because of that video that was put out. And now they're like, yeah, it was a terrorist event. And people were saying, look, it was absolutely a terrorist event. Libya was saying, yes, this was a terrorist event. And the White House just kept saying, no, it's just a movie. Don't worry.
There's no solution.
And then they got caught.
There's no solution.
No?
I'll tell you.
Is there really no
and
solution?
it doesn't make a fucking difference. They're not in office for you. They're not in office for me. They're just staying the course.
But can I, like a fucking pilot fish, like go alongside and get a little nibble off of their thing, even if they're there just for themselves?
It trickles down.
I like the trickle down.
You like sticking your tongue out?
I like being a little higher up on the trickle.
Huh?
I like being a little higher up on the trickle.
You know what I don't like? I can't figure out a way where you get to stop.
What do you guys talking about?
When do you get to just stop working? When do you have like enough where I can be like, you know what? No matter what, the whole thing is so fucked. Like you work all week and you get money. And it's just numbers on a piece of paper. Then you give it to these fucking assholes. You just give it to these corrupt assholes. And then you put $1,000 in the bank, they can legally loan $4,000 off $1,000. They counterfeit $3,000 right off the fucking top. And it's just like, if you're like, okay, I'm not going to put it in the stock market. I'll just put it in the bank. And then one day you show up, and then the bank fucking foreclose, whatever. It closes.
So you can't. There's nowhere to.
The only way to do it is you just have a pile of money, and then you have to sit there with a shotgun.
Then you got to worry about it getting robbed.
Ordering food.
It's real estate, guys.
Ordering food all fucking days. You become a tub of shit and have a heart attack. There's no way. Like, when can I just chill? When can I just have the fucking lawn chair? All I want is just a fucking house that it's paid for. And just be done. But then you get that gallbladder gets fucked up, and it's going to cost you $90,000 just to get it checked. They fucking take a big chunk away. It's just you can't stop.
It's miserably depressing. It's miserably depressing. I have a bit that I'm doing about how you're never free your whole life. There's
so you got Troy Quan in here
why don't you bring him in?
You want to try that on Troy?
Stand up and yell it at him, you fucking maniac.
I think we need an update from Troy Quan before we leave today.
Fucking attacked today.
You're right, Joe.
You're right, Joe.
You're right,
Joe. All right, Joe. We're
Jesus,
sorry.
don't yell at us.
Joe, you're right.
You need a birthday cake.
You kind of ruined my morning. I wanted to come in here.
I apologize.
I wanted to come in and have a good time, and I just
anyway. I just wanted to
he said, she said.
I wanted to speak on what you were saying.
Just don't yell at Joe.
A bit about how there's 8 stages in life and you're never free between work, kids, whatever it is. You're never free, and that just thinking about that all the time, it makes me so depressed. I lay in bed at night and I just think about it's never happened.
You got to just relinquish all care. You just got to not
what are you worried about, Joe?
And that's
what am I worried about?
Yeah, why don't you just go for a bike ride and just kind of
like
those,
preferably not a high traffic area.
Let those thoughts flow out of you.
I live day to day.
What stage is this?
I'm in grown up.
Okay. You don't live day to day. You're sitting there hoarding fucking weapons.
Well, that's true.
You're
but
definitely thinking about the future. That's why I can
continue living day to day. No, I genuinely enjoy shooting things. It's a pisser. But you know what?
Shooting a gun's one of the great things in life.
It's so much fun.
But it's
just so much fun to shoot and to hit your target. It's wonderful.
Sons of guns.
Think about this. This is really what I think about.
Yeah.
This is what Joe thinks about everyone.
This is really depressing.
Yeah.
You realize how fragile your fucking after those shootings and all that stuff. Do you realize how fucking fragile your life really is? You're
It's hilarious.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah. No, it's fine. But it's so fucking fragile. So no matter what you do, whether you worry about the stuff Bill's talking about, whether you go out and make a shitload of money, whether you're broke, none of it matters because you're just going to be fucking dead anyway. And that's what's so fucking scary to me.
I'm an armed citizen, Mr. DeRosa. I won't take that shit in a movie theater. I'll lay down some fucking fire.
How many innocent people would have taken it to the back of the head as you finally got that guy?
Let me.
This is the thing. This is the thing about that. Where everybody goes, if everybody was allowed to carry a gun,
we wouldn't need movies.
That's
You're right. Make our own.
Plow. I hear you.
Bill.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Look, everybody can get a driver's license. How many truly good drivers are out there? The amount of fucking people who can't drive.
That's why I think the driving test should be more stringent.
And so should be the gun thing. You should be a fucking marksman.
I honestly think you should.
Before you just give somebody a goddamn gun.
You should learn it.
You should be able to be like that cowboy who pulls the gun out and 2 balloons pop. And it looks almost like simultaneously.
Like it's fake,
Yeah, before you can just walk into a theater with a goddamn gun.
Here's my take on the whole thing, though. And I understand the thing of, innocent bystanders, he might have hit somebody, stuff. What's worse than a guy with a rifle shooting at a group of unarmed people that can't get out the door? What could be worse than that? Nothing.
A pedophile coaching a football team.
All right. That's
David Attell, Levity Live this weekend.
I think if someone's actually shooting back at the bad guy,
we're working together today,
regardless if he hits him or not, or at least it distracts him to think, wow, I'm being shot back at. Maybe I should not stand here and shoot at the innocent people.
Listen, I'm not saying that some citizens shouldn't be armed. It's like everybody shouldn't be a comedian. Joe DeRosa.
Wow.
Wow.
Joe, you just take it so goddamn serious. Just have fun. Can you just have some fun?
My fun's done today.
Joe DeRosa.
The fun's gone.
Wow.
Fun's gone. It's not fun.
I'm going to be at Caroline's later. We're going to drink, Joe.
Huh?
Me and you going to drink at Caroline's later?
Oh, I'm going to drink heavily tonight, Anthony. I'm right in the boozing mood.
I like it.
Are you coming to the Late Show?
I'm coming to both.
Woo!
Yeah, I want to hang. I want to fucking hang.
Can we get an update from Troy Quan before we wrap up this mess? Good. And by the way, Greg Packer was on the news. That's what Sam was pointing at.
I'm just
Joe, I'm
earlier.
going to tease you into enjoying yourself this morning at some fucking point. Oh, God. Here we go again. Here we go again.
I didn't mean right now.
I love how Opie sets it up and then goes, Jesus Christ, what a mess this is going to be.
I don't know what happened.
You just requested.
I'm losing control of this whole place. David Attell, Levity Live. Hi, Troy Quan.
Thanks so much for asking.
Mom and Dad are back in the room.
Troy, we just want like a little closure and maybe a little update because it's been about an hour or so at this point.
Did you really give me the finger when you walked by? Was that true?
No,
no,
we were just fucking with you.
It's seriously, what's wrong with you?
Because you take the bait too. Because you take the bait the same way those guys in the truck yell at you and then you go, you fucking cocksucker. You just made their day.
Your first.
I just don't understand this world we live in.
Your first mistake was trusting us. with the info we gave you.
Well, you know.
He just walked by. We
weird.
just decided to go with that.
Build a friendship with somebody. You think you could trust him a little bit.
We had a little bonding the other day.
We
right?
did it, a nice
All right,
bond.
we did good.
And you fucked me today.
Troy, any update as far as the problem goes with you and Joe DeRosa?
I'm just stretching my pants out.
It's fine.
I think we go with a hug, I'm thinking. A little hug.
Listen.
It could be one of those man hugs.
I would like to be cool with Troy again.
All right.
I'd like to be friends with him again. What I don't want to happen though is after I say this, then if you're not gonna take that from me, meaning the apology or whatever, then
shit.
You know what I mean?
It's like it's sorry, I was online. I looked up and went, "Oh, this is happening again." And then Joe's like, "I don't fucking know." He jumped at me.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Joe! Joe!
I'm emotional today.
David Tell put a line of water down.
I fucking love this.
Let's stay on your side of the water.
Joe.
A line of smart water.
I love fucking DeRosa. Holy shit!
Jeez, Joe, you gotta relax.
I don't care what
That's
bait.
coming
I don't
from
care
me.
what bait you put on the hook. Joe's biting
Every time.
every morning. Every morning.
Even the shitty bait.
That I put on there.
Fuck, Joe.
I'm sorry. I've
We
been
just
in
want an
a
update.
place these days.
And I think a hug is in
dealing
order
with
here.
some stuff.
What are you dealing with now?
I just, I'm 35.
Oh,
I
man.
live alone. I don't have a girl. I don't have a dog.
Coming to CBS this fall. Keep going. I'll put the network on.
David Tell, Levity
I'm
Live.
auditioning for that new Matthew Perry show.
Oh, Jesus, Joe. Oh. Troy, do you feel bad for Joe at this point? Seems like his life is unraveling.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, my point is I'm a little on edge, is my point.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. It's I want to be cool with Troy,
drag
but I just
everybody
don't
else
want it to be
down
a
with
thing
you.
where I'm saying I'm cool,
Your
and then
fucking
you're
misery.
going, hey, well, fuck you, then I guess we can be cool then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
it's
we have
fine.
honest truths. You said some hurtful things, you know? Just,
But you know what,
The comedy
Troy-
thing was deep, dude. That's
Troy Quan. Hold on. Troy Quan was listening in the other room because he does.
Who's
Yeah.
Troy
And it-
Quan?
That guy.
Oh.
Did Joe make you laugh?
No. I mean,
Hey, what are you supposed to do with this guy?
I know. What do you do? What do you do?
I don't have to lie. I mean, I'm
There
gonna
was
tell
some
you the
funny
truth.
stuff he said after you left, and I know you were listening. in.
Troy, you told me you brought a girl to my show and you were embarrassed.
Well, I mean,
Troy.
Embarrassed.
Troy.
do you want me to talk to you honestly
Why would you
about
bring
this?
that up?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, talk
Okay.
to me.
I went on.
You guys can do double dutch.
Oh man. Yeah.
Talk to me honestly, Troy.
You may have been having a bad night. It was a rough crowd. I don't know. I've only
It
seen
was
you once.
Caroline's, right?
wow.
Yeah, it was on Sunday night. So it was a little bit of a
Anthony,
rough
can you
crowd.
do like a
Right? Yes. I
tampon
remember the
read
show. It was a good
underneath
show.
this?
Good, right? Yeah.
Well, you were
fucking
complaining
maxi
about the
pad.
crowd being a tough crowd. You
I
guys,
said they were not the fucking greatest crowd, but it wasn't a bad
you're like, you guys
show.
are rough, man. You guys are tough because nobody was laughing.
When you
It's not
don't feel
true. It's not
fresh,
true.
use
No.
Massengill.
It's not true.
The pre-mixed, pre-measured, disposable douche.
What did you say?
I was doing a Massengill douche commercial.
Because we have pussies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
This is like Anthony
When you
Kryptonite
get that
right now.
itch you can't scratch, use Vagisil.
This is the worst thing for
Vagisil.
Ant. Let's just drink a beer and shoot a gun.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't like real emotions.
Oh,
we know
I love
that.
drinking
we all have
beer and
problems in this
shooting
room.
guns.
We'll acknowledge that.
Yeah.
What's about your problems today, Joe DeRosa? Troy, I thought
It's
it was
all about
funny.
you today, Joe.
I thought Joe was funny too.
You just
The way
hijacked.
Phil says that.
Dude,
It's all about you
what did we
today,
say?
Joe.
We were going to come in. We were going to start making fun of Bobby. Maybe Bobby was going to call in. I was so excited
We didn't
to come
get to
in
any
here.
of that, did we?
Because you were fucking screaming. I came
What do you
walking
want?
in.
What do you want?
Oh,
I come in, he tells
He's
me an
standing up
inflammatory
again.
thing.
Oh,
He's
my
standing up
You're
again.
standing up too.
I'm leaning against the wall. You just killed it.
Bill's
You
hurting a
fucking
little
killed
bit
it. Yeah,
today,
yeah,
huh?
good Lord.
Can you guys hug at least or something?
Oh, jeez.
We need an ending.
It's what?
Joe, for the
We don't
listeners,
like open-
for the
open
listeners, just
storylines.
end the goddamn thing.
It's look.
Reach out your hand for a handshake. But don't cross the water line that David Tell put down, please.
You don't like it?
No, I like
You
it.
like the jumping rope thing? No?
I put a line of water on
David
the
Tell,
carpet.
Levity Live.
Let's
Troy.
see. You guys just get
Troy's-
together and we'll see who has the bigger camel toe. I'm getting dry here.
You think David Tell's funny, Troy?
Oh fuck yeah.
There you go.
And Bill Burr?
Yeah. I don't know what to say now, Joe.
Wow.
Yeah, so he is a fan of comedy, Joe.
Oh, wow.
He does like it on some level.
Now, you know what the sad part is, Troy? I am the least funniest guy in this room. So
stop it, Joe.
No,
Don't say that about yourself.
Stop it, Dave.
Don't say that.
It's a graveyard in here, people.
That's it.
Well, what are you going to do? We tried.
How about a handshake?
Why?
No handshake.
What does
Troy?
that signify?
Why? It's like
because Joe, we don't want you to ruin any more programs. We want this to end.
It's over. We're not going to fight anymore. It's fine.
That's what they always say.
Jesus.
All right, Troy. I guess it's not going to happen. I thought we could get something nice going on here today, but Joe's like Joe doesn't want to.
At least read something from your book or something.
Oh, an excerpt.
Huh?
Are we allowed to read any of this?
I don't think so.
Nope. Boy. And by the way, DeRosa.
What do you mean, no? Really?
No, I don't think. I think it's too. They told us like we're not allowed.
I don't
to,
know
like,
either
talk
way. I'm just sick of hearing Joe's
Who should
voice.
publish this? Amish Annie?
Yeah, right.
Get it out on our big radio show.
No, they want us to plug it. They just don't want us to reveal content.
Oh, really?
Content, yeah.
We kind of did that today.
Well, you know, what are you going to do? Look, you've damaged a lot of things in my life today.
Whoa!
Wow! You know, I've always felt that he felt that about you.
Yeah, I felt that.
All right, Joe.
Just,
hey, Joe,
and I was being nice today, Joe.
By the way,
and I was being nice today, Joe.
I'll see you in the fucking elevator.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, you guys still doing that elevator thing?
Well,
Glare it out, Glary.
We might as well. I'm going there.
But more importantly, are these two still doing the elevator thing?
Nah, it's fine. We're fine.
Take it outside,
Cool.
bitches.
What can we do here? A little fist bump, maybe? Start with that?
I'm fine with Joe.
To the face.
I'll shake Joe's hand if he wants.
Joe, even though it's not, there's no meaning behind it, can you do it?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of symbolic.
Of what?
I don't know.
Of what?
Because I just
Joe,
want to be,
just put your
the
ego
proper
aside.
way to end things.
Reach over. Comedian and DJs have to start getting along better.
All right.
When are they going to come in?
And here it is. This is like when
boy.
fucking
I like
Carter
this.
had Sadat and Begin shake their hands.
Yeah.
Right
Huge
here.
photo op right
And
there.
we all know in the end that
Hey,
didn't mean
huge,
shit.
huge
So it's the
photo
same
op.
type of
Huge
thing.
photo op right here.
Right. Here we go.
Here it is.
Roland's ready to Instagram this shit.
I'm up to the line.
All right. David Tell's getting out of the way.
Wasn't Carter broke?
I see his
Carter was.
There it is.
All right. How about the hug now? Hug?
Go with the
Bill,
hug.
what do you think?
Come on, Joe.
Bill.
Joe, bury it.
Yeah, come on.
Bury it, Joe.
Bury it right here now.
Open your
You're the
heart,
bigger
Joe.
man, Joe. You're the bigger man. Oh, they're hugging and patting.
Wow.
All right, open mouth kiss. Open mouth kiss.
Come on, jerk each other off. Come on now.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you
There
feel
you
the
go.
whole energy just change?
Docking.
Now we can do a radio show. Oh, we're out of time.
Yeah.
Tell
What the fuck?
Levity Live. Joe DeRosa, his farewell feature performance
Yeah, we're going to have to
at the
reevaluate
Caroline's
things.
Comedy Club.
We all know Troy Quan actually runs this place, so.
Famous radio shock jock Anthony Cumia
I'd like to.
at Caroline's tonight.
Yes, I'm going to be there. I'm going to see that goddamn show
I'm
twice.
going tonight
Bill,
or
you're
tomorrow. I got to figure it out.
tonight?
I will be at Caroline's tonight.
And tomorrow, right?
Listening to Joe scream some more.
Oh,
That
man.
is going to be a great show. I'm going to give that 5 crescents. Honestly, that's going to be an excellent show. I wish I could go to that show.
Well, I wish I could come to yours, Dave.
Well,
In a perfect world.
well, my show's at a mall, so take that, New York City Broadway.
Hey,
I like the malt.
Oh, Joe. Joe, that's how we pay the bills, Joe.
Good.
Oh, Joe.
Good, Joe. Thank you.
You'll
Way to
never
go.
get your weight in gummy bears now.
My livelihood.
Yeah, that's our livelihood, Joe.
Enough.
Joe!
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
gonna deal with it.
Joe and Troy in the morning.
Does it even matter which one you give me at this point?
Can I
You
say
know,
it?
something value for your money, people. Most companies, they don't even know what that means, right? But Dish does. Of course they do. You want more value, don't you? They got packages with more of the channels you want to watch, more of the most innovative features in TV, and best of all, holy shit, that was scary. Just throwing things at
That's
me.
like yelling out of a truck while you're biking, Joe. That's not nice.
A great price, of course. Dish has this DVR called the Hopper. It delivers HD shows to up to 4 rooms in your home. You can watch TV now when and where you want. The Hopper also has primetime anytime. It's a feature that lets you record all 4 networks' primetime television and TV automatically. Oh, my God. I thought that was full. That would suck. Technology's great. Come on. But how about that price? That's what value is all about. Ask about the packages starting at just $19.99 a month. You're going to find something that fits your life at just the
Come on,
right
Anthony. Be a pro.
price. Yes.
Ant, come on.
Exactly. Stop paying more for TV. Call Dish.
You know,
Thank you.
1-888-770-DISH. That number's 1-888-770-3474. DISH. Let's watch TV.
That had nothing to do with Dave Attell at Levity Live.
No,
exactly. What was that about?
Very confused.
You know, it's good to see a couple of white kids bury the hatchet.
That was nice,
That was
Joe.
really good to see.
You're the bigger man today, because I know you didn't want to do that.
Yeah,
so you could take that home with you and build on it. You can build on that shit.
I feel good that we shook and hugged. I do.
Yeah, Joe, so now you don't have to have, like, the fake argument of what you wish you said on your bike ride home. Screaming, looking like a psycho.
Oh, yeah? The jerk store called.
I'm not funny. Is that why I got 3 CDs? As you're riding down the street.
Are we done, really?
That.
We're done, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for having me in, guys.
All right, we know David Tell's going to be at Levity
it.
Live. It's a great club, and, of course, David Tell's an amazing comic in that mall there at the Palisades Mall in Nyack, West Nyack.
Oh,
it's on the way to the Verrazano. No, not the Verrazano, the Tappan Zee. Right, up that way. And, Joe, what do you got today? What's the plug?
Well, Cheat, the book, and the movie, October 9th, both coming out. And also, my new web series, What Are We Waiting For, comes out in October. I just did an episode with you and Burr. And
we had a great time. We had a great time.
Did one with Jimmy Norton.
Yeah.
So that comes out in October on youtube.com/The Warner Sound.
Can I say one thing? Jim Norton tonight, Showtime Extreme, Dave's Old Porn at 12:35. So check it out.
Nice, hey, isn't Jim Norton's doing
Funny Bone
in Columbus?
Columbus,
He's in Columbus this evening.
Help him out, because he's got to do 3 shows tomorrow night.
Oh, really?
That's rough for you guys, the 3-show thing.
That's also a good thing, man. I couldn't fill that out. That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
And Bill, Caroline's.
Yes, that is the show to watch.
Yes, sir.
But I want to see David Tell, too. How do I do this?
You got to see Dave. You got to go to the
Maybe
King.
go see Dave
King first,
and then
you
Bill
see
tomorrow.
the subject.
I
You
would go
see
see
the
Bill.
King first, then you see his subjects.
Can we close circuit your thing into Caroline's?
I'm sure, yeah.
And we can multitask,
Well,
watch
it's at
2
the
shows
mall,
one time?
You know?
You
It's
got
at
to
the
see
mall,
it,
so...
Attell. You got it. He's the
I
greatest.
know he is. He's amazing.
The greatest.
Listen, just go to the kiosk, and the guy there will just let you know the highlights.
Let's make Dave
let's see
uncomfortable and
Bill.
just compliment how
really
brilliant we think.
compliment.
You know, it's really Dave.
Like, if I was
Dave,
in
I got
Joe's
to tell you, my
situation-
20 years of doing comedy, you're the best.
No,
you
know I hate a compliment, right?
I know you do. I'm just
But, like,
trying to make you. No,
If I was in Joe's
you right now.
situation
Let's
and
keep
that
it on
kid was at me,
tape.
I would have came in my pants. I would have been like, yes. Keep going. In my head, there's even more evil than you could ever think.
And Old Porn's coming back?
Yeah, November 8th.
You do that.
A new season.
Yep. Kathy Griffin, Joe Rogan, Mark Maron, so many great people. Andy Dick. So many great people, great comedy.
And those old porn stars are trying to get on our show now because I think.
Oh,
of
they
you.
do?
Yeah, it's Seika, I think, is trying to get on.
Seika, beautiful. She's on tonight on my thing. So.
Is she? All right,
Yeah.
good.
Next time you're ever in, let me call in or something. I'd love to shoot it up.
Or just come back when she's in.
You
That's
got it,
easy,
dude.
too. Yes, Anthony. What happened?
You know Dish?
No, I don't.
Dish gives you value for the money.
You're reading it. This is very cool. This is very news like.
Dish.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Look, he can do it out the script.
Let me tell you something. Dish gives you value for your money.
Yes.
A lot
What
of
kind
people,
of value, Ant?
it's great television.
Of course it
at
is.
a great price with great innovation. How about this little thing? It's called the Hopper. It's a DVR. You could record up to 4 rooms in your house.
That's incredible.
4 different shows.
That's incredible.
Actually 6. If I looked at the copy, I would know it's actually 6. But
6
4
rooms.
primetime HD shows.
How do I get it?
Well, you got to call 1-888.
Good.
770.
Wait a minute, and I'm getting the sinking suspicion that you're not just speaking off the top of your
Dish.
head about this right now.
Look,
Is this
just
It's a great
call
thing.
them.
Joe.
Get your
Joe, they're trying to
dish.
make money here.
Jesus, Joe.
Play
This is
along,
our
play
livelihood.
along.
Play along?
You're trashing.
You're taking shots at our livelihood.
you really said
Taking
livelihood,
shots
right?
at our
I didn't dream
livelihood.
that, right?
That was so funny.
What's the livelihood?
You're attacking my livelihood.
My
There's a better way to
livelihood.
say that.
That's the only word for it. What else?
That
would
really
it be?
happened, right?
I don't know.
I
You
wasn't
can only
dreaming.
say that word if you're holding 2 lobster pots. My great grandpa did this too.
Levity Live, David Tell.
Oh my God! Look, with the Hopper, you watch TV when and where you want. Hopper has primetime anytime.
Deadliest catch over there.
Just press one button and you'll never miss your favorite shows again. Technology great. Oh, but Dish knows about the price. You got to have a good price. How about their packages starting at just $19.99 a month? You're going to find something that fits your life at just the right price. Give them a call, please. 888-770-DISH. The number's 888-770-3474. DISH. Let's watch TV.
Livelihood's the only word worse than if you just said craft.
My crap!
My crap. You actually found something more douchier.
What's another word for it? Because I use that word a lot.
You just stay away from it. Oh, you use the word livelihood a lot?
Yeah,
That's one of your crutches?
Describe your
my
job?
Shit, man.
My job.
You know what I mean? It's not just your career, it's the money you make from your career. What other word
Joe,
is
you're
it?
lively. Hey, Joe, if you want to stick with that word, livelihood. That's a really annoying fucking word.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you know, what are you
Came from
do?
a really annoying guy
I was just
today.
going to say that. God damn it. I was trying to
Jesus,
cut you
Joe.
off at the pass. What? What do you want?
You peed all over the clubhouse today. I just really, I came in here. I wanted guys, get a nice hang. Poor Dave Attell barely got to say anything, and you're just over here crying and fucking.
Walked into a fucking argument.
Come on, Joe. Let's go to a CVS. I'll get you some certs and maybe a box of feminine products, and I'll get you a couple of waffles. Maybe if you can turn the mood around for the show tonight. Anthony's going to come down tonight. Are you going to fuck that up too?
Huh?
Don't you fuck it up, Anthony. I haven't hung with him in a long time.
Can I have some drinks?
Kidding me?
Please do not stand up and scream at anybody.
It was like walking into Scared Straight before. Just fucking yelling. Yeah.
It's funny when you create a volatile situation on purpose, things explode sometimes.
What are you talking about, Joe?
I didn't say bring
Joe,
Troy in
What are you
here.
talking about, Joe?
Joe, they nudged you, and you just rolled. You did like a barrel roll, and did this fucking like stuntman style, and just like.
I'm not the first one.
Oh Jesus, Danny, easy.
Danny tripped over a bottle on the floor.
Empty bottle.
We shouldn't be throwing things around in here.
Oh man.
See, Joe?
Wow.
Huh?
Oh shit.
So many personalities in here.
I know. It's like a morning zoo or
Joe, I
something.
think you owe us all an apology.
Oh shit.
Oh, no. Here we go again. This is going to take hours. Hours.
Yeah, I think you should apologize. Because it got a little weird in here.
Oh god.
And it did take up a lot of David Tell's time. That is
Me?
true.
Dave, I'm sorry to you.
Why? Just because I got here 2 hours early?
He has to clarify the apology.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
I just was smoking outside, and I figured I'd come in at some point after the, once I came up with the best Muslim movie joke. Well, I thought I had a good one. I gave it.
I think Joe was doing an impression of all the Real Housewives.
Joe, really quick, an apology for everyone in the room. What would you say if you had to? It's make-believe. What would you say if you had to? David Tell, because you took his mic time a little bit there.
I mean, Dave, I'm sorry I took your mic time.
Joe, apology accepted.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, you fucking bird. Couple fucking
I
fingers.
accept your apology, and I apologize for, of course, this mayhem today. We both didn't expect that. A young author coming in. It's crazy. Today was Explorer Day. Author, adventure.
Joe, any more apologies?
No. I think
That's it.
Dave deserved the brunt of it.
Okay. Bill was expecting something different
he doesn't
today?
care. He doesn't give a shit.
Bill's knocked me around so many times in this show. I feel like we're even.
Okay.
I feel like if I wasted some of his time, that was fair. That was fair use at this point.
Yeah, he never can see when he's in the wrong.
This is like
He doesn't see it. This is why he can't sustain a relationship. He just can't get himself to admit when he's wrong. But
when
it's
you're always
okay.
right, what are you going to do? You know?
What are you going to do?
this is like guys trying to pick up a check after an abortion. All right, neither one wants to admit.
All right.
No, I do regret though.
All right, it's over.
It's over.
We're petering out.
It's
Great
over.
appearance by Joe DeRosa. Just amazing today.
Joe,
Thank you.
And everyone else
everybody.
was just all right,
What a good
Joe.
time.
They were just all right, sir.
Guys,
you were the start today.
Thanks so much
you,
for having
my
me,
friend.
and have a great weekend to everybody listening.
Stop being a stranger, Attell. We like
I'll be
you.
back.
It's pretty obvious at this
Dude,
point.
I love it in here.
All right,
It's
come
great.
back and see us. Sam doing his thing next. All right. Have a good weekend.
The Anthony Show is pretty much over. But if you feel like sticking around after O&A Live is next.